den omotwene samanko amoka abafufrei eba ye no menu kase dia kopiem ewo mrahye badwam de obeche na adwen chana adwene se de akasoma panyin wode pensi so apɛ na kese huam eye adwuma na titien kakra na kese ye de fund ye ho ana no ene no amhu se on today's post legend any parliamentary select on committee for sports and next nogbe omuhia wono ene eche no so panyin bomode na ye ni nkoma kakra na ye musa sade na nhyehyere tie no panyin o na den na sia kasa bebrebe se ye titi clubs in kakra na we ye de atoto ho na dachi bi ye de abom ho bra den bone ene wo ho.
In all this, a small percentage of that amount of money should go to the fund as well, so that we use it to develop and then promote sports infrastructure in the country. It cannot be their money being taken away. If maybe the rules, maybe you are taking 10% of that amount of money. But what is wrong if you contribute towards development of football in the country? There's nothing wrong with it. Don't forget that most of the clubs that we are talking about, most of the clubs in Ghana, they don't even have a football pitch. Most of them are still using the pitch that the government is maintaining. So you don't need to contribute anything for the government. The NSA is the mother body. To me, as a committee chairman, at the committee level, we cannot consult all the teams. We can only consult their mother, the one who supervises them. And that is the NSA. We have done that one. If probably the minister should have gone ahead to consult the class, fine, but at our level, I may not be able to speak to.
Arusafo, Enes Nogwe, and Amugoso Elton and Kano, won't say, and maybe Essence and Ghana, ha, sir, a dravia, won't me a more and Sahundaro, a friend of Perco Yamina, with my Bohunda, you said you met no, and Ra interview no, and no, Obama didn't tell her, sir, Omusha Musa and Chacrano, especially Radia, who met me, Amrano through was at the Baya, met me, and Yakakra, and so every alcoholic, a beverages for her.
There's something that we don't do in Ghana, especially when it is sporting activities, that the advertisement of alcoholic beverage, that the FDA brought a regulation that they shouldn't, alcoholic beverage companies, that they should not advertise during sporting activities. We have also realized that we are losing a lot of revenue, so we put in that one as well, so that they'll be able to advertise their product and generate funds, and part of will have to go into the fund. From FDA, funding all alcoholic industries, from advertising during sporting activities. And so, meaning, say, Kototo and a heart of folk are playing that. No alcoholic beverage, let's say Guinness, Ghana, or they are not supposed to advertise during that period. And we are losing revenue in that to that extent because the FDA's assumption is that probably because the youth who are participating in watching the match, they'll be lured or they'll be influenced by the athletes. And we made an argument, say, most of the stations that we watch now, cable networks, especially, for instance, DSTV, and on DSTV, we see all these adverts. I mean, so we say, let's allow the alcoholic beverage industry, let them also advertise during any sporting activity, so that they'll be able to sell, and then revenue will also be generated, and we can get some money for the fund as well.
And say, boys, you move that, Mobia to a moment to Maria, when your advert and now Memphis camera, and one is kind of more. And some way 9:30. You don't more way a parliamentary select committee on sports. Omushia Pena Watcher and there's no way. And then what is exclusive and needing come on today's sports and a pay may come in Namaka sir. Youth and Sports Minister has Honorable Kofi Idi Adams and an pay to just say at least ever to cry. Na Obama Kojak and them nothing water funding was a bedding no qua. Your performance name something which is there.
It should not be the case that an athlete will be thinking so much about where to get funding to go for competition. We must get to a point where the worry of the athlete is to train more and not to worry about, so even this training that I'm doing, I have to be worrying about tickets. The date to leave has arrived, and because there is no money, they don't even have tickets to go.
Traffic and then say me shop kind of coffee.
Oh, so that's what we doing maybe.
And then
now they have to do a kind of coffee.
The last time no.
Now I saw your exercise that.
The last time I tafu. A museo. And in a car.
Oh, okay.
We move to visa.
Say yeah, tetina ka wo ko afu mu abe nante be. Ngofo 98 kilometers.
Ashtown to.
Enza no madru.
From to Tafo.
Abrante bi wa ofri bro o te bon. Bo ho no ha no ofri bo ho ba adwuma. Obaye. Ona anante. Obaye je wa skit no ha.
Onante free bo ho ne ba adwuma.
Why is that 2 times?
I put you to him so boy.
Oh yeah, so only phone your fit the din. Una wa no.
We seem time.
Oh, so obed one kwa de no nyaka. And o say o ba kakra oduru kro no onya. Wan say that so obo no obeduru makru ho. And o so oni oduru so amran about her. Sa o ya we no na madum amtie ha. And o ba fi. O that nya say on me na mebusa ande ntia wa late. Na no o chem. I think Saturday h one the previous.
Ni late nti na can say.
Oh, Debbie. Say yes why late we o hwe. No bi anya o hwe. And go for nante baba ni awon a pebio na esi awon den na abaso a utimi nante no o nante ba so go kro no
men that with afọ musi
ana unyaka
traffic no
na den na ayi car no do ko hwe o no you know abubu ya yi abe na abubu ya do ko hwe o no say na Christmas ya
na na anwem hospital for bobo
say na around Christmas na
Christmas na 24 for say
okay
I feel cause na me ni anwem for bobo.
Mohamed Salah's 91st minute goal carries Egypt to victory in AFCON Group B opener. Okay, one of the teams are more elbow ball, but they had a stiff challenge from Zimbabwe.
People that's no more a dream about AFCON. I think that almost some matches
No, the levels are high. They are doing well.
Marvelous.
Cameroon's legend Oman Beik. Relieves 1988 Moroccan glory and tips holes for AFCON success. Maka Arteta confirmed Gabriel Jesus is fit to start for Arsenal. You can see every day how much he wants it. Antonio Conte. Now all people keep talking about Højlund and McTominay. Remember, they were not playing at Manchester United. Ask yourself some questions.
Now they are playing. They are playing very good. No, after Supercoppa Italiana, I would say they should ask more questions.
Okay. Antonio Conte, Magay is Deco.
Yeah, sporting director for former player.
Very good player. Very good. Grade A. Grade A. About Chelsea.
Yeah.
Barca, grade A. Deco was my favorite player. I'll say Magay will be a favorite to reinforce Barca centre back position next summer. Barca could sign Gueye as a free agent at his contract expires next summer. But Barcelona for the also more home game.
Oh, of course.
It doesn't look like Gueye. I'm not trying to.
I'm on for Niabri City, no Liverpool.
Then Semenyo was in the news all over.
Oh yes, Manchester United for now pushing really hard. I say Manchester for now are pushing really hard. Say Makase boss. Me person be City. Me Ghana ni me person me be City. Semenyo City obe brepa. We boy City wingers now. Even Mama Mush me come bro.
Oh, and your brand in the Premier League in the Onimboche, but see, you know, Pep, no, currently, and it said you see born on the day about Pep, no. Play beyond form, power, but no, so born over for boss Dukuno, position now, boss. No, that is even on my issue. But I'm saying in terms of the Semenyo and then the Obe started. But Pep here, Grealish, Obe Peso, Obe Sambo, no, your money say, Unya control, say, pass. Also, no, dear, no. He asks a lot of things. Where do we go? We do baby. We uniform style be now say. Oh, but at Manchester United, no. Manchester for the best one if they want Semenyo.
Oh, but
the key issues at Manchester United today, and yet Semenyo. And Semenyo position Ben had never ball Manchester United. I don't see because the 2 number 10 Semenyo will not fit there.
Obebono, the left side of the pitch.
No, who you have you?
Winger.
Manchester born number winger be anymore. Or but 3 back. But yeah, let's assembly.
Also Timbo as number 9, number 10 for the week.
And then the ultimate ball. So now they want to fix a problem.
Yes.
So are you going to be a fix? Going to fix that problem? So I'm at Manchester United, obo mbuemu
and
kuna na number 9 bi obi hu so no ho. Then he placed the midfielders at the wing backs. And today uko Manchester baby enu asemanyo okose. So baby enu okose. Then you go to Liverpool.
How they down?
And now sir, if they are all fit, but already no Salah tension and Buofu.
That's Salah do
Meba. Now eketike ne Isaac no so Isaac no beba. Ono so ho. Say no. This is a team Italian events.
Akrano.
Italian.
Federico Chiesa
mo. Yen Rome ni mbu. Also now Semenyo form.
In the Premier League in India, Semenyo Chiesa.
There be na me na make all form. But assuming say wan go nyano, ya won be do. Wan go nyano say dia we of menena. I'll stay in Bournemouth for the next 6 months. Go to the World Cup and see and then come back. But me also only papa birthday bi omo ye party. Em say sika start. Em say amam for the back. And tibia obi so beka say time we no so do sika.
Of course.
And you do ko to 300,000 ibia. So mo ma omo nyai. Ghana ni akoda. Na mo dia ye. We wish him all the best. One take the best decision for him. Me na and come Chelsea be say pemi akameko. Because Chelsea been that jam since Anglo for winning and then he also. Okay, talks have resumed for Mike Mignon's contract, but the situation remains complicated. A happy ending looks unlikely. But maybe all bonus grass na here player. Chelsea has acquired a land large enough to mount their stadium. And the stadium capacity is said to be around 92,500. PSG are seriously considering offering Luis Enrique a deal described as a lifetime contract. This will be the first ever agreement of its kind handed to anyone in football history. And so our lifeline contract now, radio ne bi wom. Minimobia was signing our contract ne bi. Minimobia was signing our contract ne bi. Okay, close sources. We didn't have to say any contract. We have to say club owner to be afede. Just sorry when ananka me here nchiremu kakra no. Sa menye mu na mente mwase o na story na mente na sese. Adwuma wura wa team leze togo yamanze house ne dia anesa se eka bia ba wontua eka ema transfer ban utie and if you are a football club na se o transfer ban amesre example na kwan mu anam dia chema say oba babu na wo kwa aware na wakọ doctor wakọ ka chen say dan ma wo de amenwo mbeze mewo. For example,
yes.
Say wakache doctor, aware na me kon me be se me wo ba.
Tidani awode no.
Tidani na mame. Na obi ai na wedding pen na kofie na ni bakro nim.
Nye free show.
Nye free show. Coach ben na be ko asa ko coach. Coach omu nya coach papa da. Because there's a ban on transfer. Enti owe ensunsanso na doso. So I'm wondering why tinam say story me producers me jom di ba sorry dem no mo man so twe ho. Say Togbe say mo na mama kanaba ntimintua.
We admire na say dey ugo adwuma.
Na manager no a o CEO say obema kanaba no. Enne so fa na book no okotena Manchester wa over team no be bi. So I'll be surprised if that is his decision. There's an so Togbe Padama team no ono aboka wom. Eka we nyeka bia. I'm say $150,000 ana.
Bibisa.
So go in inside no socks on clothes kai we yaba no socks. No socks. Who discuss your socks on that? Oh ko be ara nko for better time man for trick. Oh am for na say na dey short socks. First no. First na dey short socks. Socks na tight too ni bi. Obi anu anadwene beba ana first uti di go shoe.
You always catch a verse.
Never me we. See man maguase. Odi go shoe no tete so. Togbe Mr. Sasika we ko tua na nye sika bia. $150,000. Na Togbe mo de. Aba nya na se asem to waka baba is a woods. $150,000 se ka betu matua. Togbe ngo tua.
Mintua wan mo.
Ngo tua ma reni ayifo no.
Oh,
Minister for Sports and Recreation Kofi Adams has underscored the urgency for sports fans. Sports fan nana you go so di hun komo. Okay, GFS council member Oduo Safo has played down concerns over Ghana's failure to qualify for play down concerns. Yeah, boy. Okay, Yanko. Israeli club Maccabi Tel Aviv are prepared to sign Sambo Nel for $150,000. Okay, source in the story, no. Yenini, na bibia. January, and I say summer.
What time are they free agent?
Oh, sir.
Two contract.
So, make me renew no Kakrebina on the idea. Okay, lawyer, until 9:52 years, come say. Ha, sorry, me am go pay to go number no my friend, no my cousin na wadama. Asemba edawso. Intino, sika no kutua. We will call offer bankers na ba ko say mun transfer 150,000. Na, enya sa enche didi dramani. Eno an voice me home baby e be yi oso mo ya na masesa me ne manko. What I say, bibia baba. Aha, Kanjin bro nya na edi.
What's the sad name uncle?
Kanjin na Leswa Esma. So say
sad name uncle be bia we.
Sir, didi.
Time no more register.
Zito.
Oh. Well, so him say I was section 27
953. Baba is started. Sanity. And
I'll pay
23.
Boss, I come to no one. 80 and I'll pay your mom special good morning. Na yamu akwaba BM Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Na and I'll pay ye ka say ye kunko funkroso and somewhere edi adencheche and somewhere e boom fumpa onko funkroso no ye da honsem ato anim ene anopai nsem no so de e dɔso de disefata se ohwe na utie ena yede ema wo kitikiti mampole bi ena ewoma aka nsuo yanom aka bu no pa na die yi ye to ebo ase ye trenom ye confirm mununu nyina ama ye live ewo Oyerepa TV Oyerepa 100.7 FM Oyerepa efinyame anopai we are good to go meshas here efi Afcon 2025 update nemo anopai bra special good morning enom eye Alex Wakeo bra ready ahode wo ho eye pa ye tenra enti abaye ye adwuma de tenie na uko Tom Saintfield na suya oye coach Emma Mali national team no man for busanse this bisuma no obekaya World Cup qualifier in October and on this bisuma etim enti and otino call African Cup of Nations 2025 and on say do babia yetim the players yep omopram Eco tournament obinim babia national team no ebedu ente duru babi na oya feta obetim agem asiakan ate ama Mali national team no enra onya happy with Jona nensa etim ekan nemom opewompo game no wie 1-1 on sam game no etuna team na fe wadwen subsequent games ebeto dwam group no oma mamush enra onya goal and afe Mosala enso ebo winning goal Emma Egypt Emma woman Zimbabwe ati ebani na the Warriors of Zimbabwe forum enra na omani abre o hwe marvelous na kamba nom kwam faso eda dam won fifiwa na nyasem ketwa man of the match ekoi Emma Manchester City player Oma Mamushin team ono ana eda report TV no so Emma o receive the award nom Victor James Osimhen or Nigerian striker and only the Nigeria national team no training grounds a Afcon opener for Nigeria and now woman Tanzania at the airborne into training no and a dam or a pass screen so who can be a pay na legend a man big at the two jam sa okaipa 1988 a Afcon Nemai etimi ajeye nemom we get the feel of the Afcon obekaya oprai na the indomitable lions of the squad not to us etimi kokoje Afcon or say ocha Afcon etodam ewo Morocco in 2025 na omaya obetimi ajem eye Morocco confirm ekuta squad omukuta good manager in the person of Walid Regragouya niame koye enti ama wom now meba Victor James Osimhen asuabiem or say Babakaya Nanka Amani Swatuno and I said the last edition of African Cup of Nations a to jam and Ivy Coast and Amabetimin Ade and no intimate and trophy woman sa intimate and the host nation la Cote d'Ivoire national team and a JM Nanos World Cup qualifiers woman the Bernie Premier and from Mumford himself and a play off on a day woman DR Congo a fam game travel here to penalties Emma Nigeria Super Eagles forum intimate and qualify and bomb the continental playoff nobi enti meaning 2026 FIFA World Cup Nigeria enti enkobi osasaya wenyina osa amogem African Cup of Nations 2025 e Morocco Emma Super Eagles of Nigeria France no eno eye ensemwa Victor James Osimhen enti etuka donsam atuanim enne anopay na Tunisia forum sa ombegini the AFCON 2025 with a victory. I'm in Uganda and Abebom Group C. Na Anra Yanke Tunisia Forum Omuko Kokoduye now for training Amuya Nina and a damn TV Nuswa and obey Yeti Emma War and you're live on Facebook Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Ghana. Now Oko Ako Adam Sasweya or say a one Super Eagles of Nigeria pa and 2025 African Cup of Nations and some teamwork Abaya Jumam na enkabom Abaya Jumam was signed up by Victor James Osimhen Abasom or say or a key man for the Super Eagles Sanima for the manwa Yana Koye Emma Super Eagles of Nigeria Yanko Nigeria coach Eric Shelley na swayem or say ononom way and I was say Opuvi Elcheria Signa say or a good coach African Cup of Nations or Timijem Emania or the squad to win it Emra gamer Ababom na oti etiam other countries or in some to jam ninginama answer Tanzania forum or preview omo game no yentie coaching sama or tuja.
For this game, we are very happy to be here. This is a big game because this is the first game of the AFCON for us. The first game is very important every time, so we are happy to play this game here in face. So we want to win. Personnellement, encore une fois, je suis très content d'être ici, personnellement, parce que comme vous l'avez dit, ma première CAN, elle...
On say first game bia in a tournament ayana hu hia enti game we hu hia pa I was wo mo twanim na fe victory nom etime ekọ ama Super Eagles of Nigeria na ne etima game Winfred Ndidi oni coach to asom echensemu.
Yeah, the new boys they're just coming. They've blended so well with the help of the senior players, the staff, the manager. They've blended so well because we are all football players. In respect of where we play, age, position we play, we're all football players and we're here to represent the country. We're all focused on one goal, so which is important. And everyone, as I said earlier, everyone is in tune. Everyone is ready for this, and there's no senior player, younger player. We're just one group who is ready for the fight of the AFCON. Yeah. To be honest, the inspiration comes from the team and from Nigerians and what we've gone through before.
And we won't put in DT. I say and could down on him penning for them coach no about blending amu together a gamer. I'm trying to say couldn't jam about your Super Eagles of Nigeria dear. Na Miguel Gamondi on your coach Emma Tanzania also expecting a tough battle against Super Eagles of Nigeria.
For me, it's a special pleasure to be in Morocco. This is like my second hand house, and this pitch I know as well. And we are very well prepared. We are excited to start in this participation in this African Cup of Nations, and we try to adapt, especially for the weather. But we are more than ready to start in tomorrow the game.
We are more than ready now. Minfa AFCON stories in Sinape, Yanko England, Concotin Common. Now, Kai have vet. According to Arsenal manager, Mikel Arteta confirming, say, training very well and Oyebaka oye ready sa ababwa no fe Arsenal etime akọ ade akọ nanim or say individually we working assiduously now Oye fit to start games. Milos Kekes, a reporter, a fit na swear eba. HM said here, on it one player, I will Liverpool. Your friend Florent Wicks, Massa, her combination, and understanding connection, a super and a slot Sam, Ababwa, I'm a Liverpool, ultimate acronym. Now, when Rooney say, Declan Rice or a player, and Pempe. In the 3 lines of England national team nom Eddie sa over president na officer sa that be a Hurricane Hangedi Buta sa Captain Ambanda about Hurricane nom I was say call Emma Declan Rice Mikel Arteta or confirm him sa Gabriel Jesus is free to start or a player Debia he want to die and fight for the Jessina and that is Arsenal Jessina Mikel Arteta they are two gram sa Ukrainian a quarter final against Crystal Palace. A gamer, the boys snapping playing ultimate deity Oliver Glasner and in the team leader.
This is not Palace, this is Gabriel Jesus.
Well, looking at
okay, go on.
3 prints off the bench now. Is he ready to start, do you think?
Yes, he is. Yeah, and you can tell that you can see now, not only on games, every day in training, how much he wants it. So he's going to deserve a chance soon. No, because I watched him when he was 7 months already on the pitch, and the way he was moving and how much he wanted. I think he wrote a beautiful letter there. They explaining what football means to him and how it affects his life, and I think it was something beautiful. Well, I think that.
Sleep for Fana, a player, Emma Chelsea, about Chelsea after an injury. They say, Ultimate Tokorum Guswa on a chap with Chaloba, Omutu and Kaka. I say the last 2 years, I had done at the Amana as a player. Bad moment, number or the trust in Emma Otuo-Acheampong, Nankoponum, now, Anima Ekoye. At the Amano Signet Pra, officer and car, Wakona more, our Chelsea. Now, Chelsea honest, no, I must say, I'm going to present match day revenue in 2028. A team cost mid 2028. Abasia Bobo, Nasika, 1 million feet ticket sales, a cost runti. I'm going to present Amisi Stadium around 92,500 capacity. Na, the minimisa, Amanya Sasi Yantam, among Edibesi South Stadium na and play ya confirm South story no ama was Steven Gerrard say ono de Ukraine say that be out one Nasa Kwenya ba say duma bia amra Liverpool ama Liverpool why not abeko akoye enti ama Liverpool bobo korum mi fi England daba Spain live on Oyerepa TV live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM and Madrid news say ne CTM on himself memo details about Hendrik and Sika Sam and ya dadina krame the details na abemao number before that Tabi Alonso or their two Josem Rodrigo Ukraine said you see kutabo and in the skills no I dear officer I feel a lot and the man mother the Bobo Korum or say general transfer window summer transfer window said Rodrigo Ekodie Honjinti said Rodrigo Abakobe Bia Danny Kabaya Hobe training Christmas breaky or Uncle Kotranfie and then a yerin Kodidi now among that and your party Abatram Remember the training ground so now for Christmas break if Vadabeba so what 20 hat the rehab Abakoso a percent Spanish Super Cup Otimisia Kai Emma Madrid now details about Hendrik loan to Olympic Lyon a 6 months Busumisia and Okote Olympic Lyon a 1 million euros loan fee 1 million euros and Emma Madrid cover 50% of Nakatua now for Olympic Lyon and so after the other 50% now player I was about some matches. I'm going to say contract room. There was certain amount of matches. I was say Hendrik Timmy Bomb. No buy auction. Be a Mumu Lyon from Muni be a contract room. Say Hoye Lona. Chin and I was here sign a person on your game time or on your playing time. I want Lyon after 1st January about joining Olympic Lyon team nom it is done obekaya anra me catch us Danny Alves they said yeah wa quite a Portuguese 3rd division football club and me confirm story nom emma say I'm finalize bibia obesign obesign 6 months busumi siam contract at the 3rd division football club na fe onwa esiakan at the club young club media ma ho emra o mamamfo enya feel of nifie ene eniama ya na oyen fie nti anope on Lamin Yama on Oyerepa TV house tour or Tony Fio Emma Mansena and Lamin Yama Nifie enti yede atom Oyerepa TV no so we enjoy be according to sporting data Emma FC Barcelona Deco or the favorite defender Henka Onyanom Nyankopon Bua Sama and Kebabwa Pa Mike Gehi of Crystal Palace Onyanom Demete and Opaces here Efi France Mamo and it's a Paris Saint-Germain and yet Drombe Bia Sir Luis Enrique no on the contract I'm describing is a lifetime contract a Koban said Timbamuan and the first ever agreement yanyam football meaning common update and letters on Robert Lewandowski contract when it Barca about the 2026 na yakasai club bia and an enrich agreement yet na Deminim say Robert Lewandowski as a player there a person Tottenham nothing of fighting for a place in the team now young Italy Davide Fratesi the team HM say are available nti say hasika the team ehianom utua ati Emmanuel abusua on sabeka Davide Fratesi are likely say Juventus January homensam ebetime akanom na uko Yvonne Ferguson Leon Bailey and Costa Simacasa Suya abusua the minimum say amonka the plans of Jean-Piero Gasperini ho Marco Ottolini baba ya Juventus sporting director agreement Rick enom the minimum anopay Weston McKennie say Luciano Spalletti team about contract ama team nom Antonio Conte say enokra Supercoppa Italiana amaje anon say homa konka Italy is still big guys I mean sama mean say Camerisi no I mean for to just like a million contract no Milan any 18 come up number happy and no anyway you say I'm likely say obetime I stand at Milan Joshua Zexi also impressed about project abusuam I want AS Roma team na ononom abeya juma Milan ya Sydney class so the latest defender monitor the situation no set that to be abam abecheche ho ama team nti on this note live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM ABA Herba Clinic Apomodin yes we Apomodin fatemi Apomodin no who Apomodin be na adult Pemecano yes adia kasisia I release clause asem yes release clause no the agent say almost 65 million euros amon fan sem team bia tua say sika na mbetuma fa no eno na buy for say there be he so eno na ma the contract no amon team extend here Apomodin Herba Clinic 18 come on live on Oyerepa TV, live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM ba Simaka Krabi Kaye. Now today's sports extra so with the rest Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong boss player and the able team no now there he kwako dim come on our promote say when you know so kwa promote mo draw amon fa second ka wani no obenu ma draw no na draw na fa wunti no mu tiri no na fe ayemo djuma no wani no so atenwan study chese say onyo 70 years 80 years na the second ka wani likely say wani no wan hwe ya enwo saa no ato ananom enwo nsie do enta pomodi abai obechechem na yate nyina ase openi good morning say be fine already na apomodi Herba Clinic doctors nurses obi ahoye pa all right nti yebeti wa no pay
Ewradi Nyankopon hira papa mema obi bia afihia pa Ewradi Nyankopon waye bi ede amaye na make say Apomden Herba Center in fact ya beboa ama eye wiaseman Ghana man kumaseman yenye afa hodie ewo eye eni yawremu eti se obi tie me na so se ono nani yare no wo de akọ any physicians bi ho anase te se hano anase ohaw bi abanani so a entempa ara onfa nani no enkyere apomden herbal clinic na se wo de nani no ekyere apomden herbal clinic a yebeboa no na enam se so ama nani na hano ni nyina etimi ade akọ na make se sede oba de sifa ebonua na obo hama na obonu bra na ebia woni din na bia woni ne pomasibre no saa na se oba apomden herbal dia biara ana ahama biara ana se dubre biara ewo eye yawe a ye de treat tinie it is obi tie mi anopai na se doctor de kan se one de yawe a ewo no so no e ma ontimi enya na yarosa wadarma oba ya pomden herbal center mebo memo dura obenom enam se so ama yawe biara ene udi asie yawe bia akwa no kwanko a tiwu ni paduam no oba mebo memo dura amoanom enam se so ama ni nyatimi ade etuti ede akwa ama kamakame pa so bi tie me na so se ne de eye ni yawe a omra mebo memo dura and yawe no doctors for ameti me hunu say you mu a different you be to sacatrite a eye ete it is obi tie me na se ne de no ose catrite a eye ete e wonani so omra oba doctor mebo momodu oba de here say obetu anamo na obeba eye apomden herbal clinic so to anamo na se oba eye apomden herbal clinic kwadia mebo momodu amwanom edam say so ama wani yawe biara anase catrite we woni so nyina de etima ko edem akai me say you so fly soldiers for Kwan so opposite Assemblies of God. You so for like soldiers for Kwan so opposite Assemblies of God. Jinambo Sisia 0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61. It is a big team. That's what I say. Nani ya no dia china Catrite abo wani so ayete. Ni senti doctor kwa no operation. Said ye yanka say yemia. Sports minister akano. Ti say so do age bi nasi ye the second eka wani akase wani etise kusua. It the moment I say kan beka no automatically be blank. There's no way say wani betimi asanso de abankwami bi. It is so bad. Media men fasika enka wani no na mamam wadu abenom enam say so ama wani yawre na say te biro wani no so na de etima fedi e de amaw so ba ma so mamam wadu ama te biro wani so akọ e de amakamaka pa it so bitim na so on de no kwa operation onya omra so kwa operation na so timenka bra mabo mamadu amwanom enam say so ama eya catrite a eya 10 cent okwa kotu anamon se o de sika kwa wani no bra jai mabo mamadu amwanom amani mina etimi de akọ e de makamaka pa gina mo se 0451 09 89 61 oh maburo bi say doctor na le na number ke kan intentem sa ma me erari nshira o ntina mo ha ti gina number ni sisia 0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61. Can me see also fly soldiers for Kwan so opposite Assemblies of God. So do my enam doctor apomnen herbal clinic. Me juma pa midinti akraketekete krampo de enemy. It is all ba akraketekete be so nsa na wado ba masoye. Gina mo is 0551 09 89 61. Obomo se ne dia no eso high pressure. So be tem na say high pressure nti wa pusa nani sa high pressure nti kokko di wajin oba pusa nani sa high pressure nti woni high pressure nti eja otipaye high pressure nti se dani dan nyara on ma handkerchief action butum ubusa na osi minsu ye na nsu na ni so ede efri nani aseba adantia dani dan nyina enso boni efri nani asede eba no sa emwa ema yes sense of vision enye dey enye adwuma gina mo sisi a 0551 09 89 61. It is a high pressure boy so ultimi mpie enkonkoshe wia se high pressure boy so ultimi hwe kanea so hwe kanea boy se na light bulb bi anase boy se na bibi atrosi light mi sei so ba mebo momoduo amoano amasa enam sense mani na de etimi akọ ede amawo enya no ko obi tie mo se de na glaucoma obon ma glaucoma ti wakadem ene bronyai glaucoma ti ntimi MP bronyai glaucoma ti wajojo ho ohyedem bronyai glaucoma ti se ontimi sha papa bronya ga comment na for court se ontimi nya de enkobi ga comment bronya mi se obitifie osu utifie ye den pentem ne entem oba doctor maso ya pomden heba center me de mre beba mre so ne menya mre ede ma na mabaw ne mamoduo ne wonom na nam se so ama ga koma biara edunya ga koma biara ne senti ama bronya wotete ha oba mabaw mamoduo amwonom ama ga koma no ene ye ebeko ti so bi tie me na so betu gidi anamo a me fra no ma meko djumam doctor me say meko djumam se obitu anamo na so oba maso me penipa makko 5 pe we de me didu mbronya for free nipa 5 pe me didu mbronya so oba makati anase oba maso ye eye apomden herbal clinic most of like opposite Assemblies of God oba mebo mamoduo amwonom na nam say so ama bronyan uswatimi ede ehunade na wetimi ede edibi na aboye papa gina bo sese a 0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61 obuon was doctor mo abofra bi se okosuku a agese wo ben eye board no ansa no hunade anasa ansa na otime na atwere obuon was doctor mabofra was say agese mission spectacles uni problem oba mebon mamu adron bi amwanom na se Udi wabofra no to anamo eba apomden heba clinic mo sofolai so just for kwan so opposite Assemblies of God obo mebo wabofra no amanani no ayehu ade nani na aprusu nani na ndenden na washa spectacles nani na se okọ eye classroom agese otena anima nsa wetimi atwara na sansa na wetimi hu ade no mebo mamu na duro nanam se so amanani no etimi hu ade kama pa eti gina bo sisa 0551 09 89 so tie bronya we say your first be any ya we enkodi bronya we say bronya we say me say wa so wa ma apomden heba center ye be die jaw because oni yo ya untimi nko ba bia ani ji amafo ji untimi ngibi eti bra so ba mabro mamu oduro amwonom me pato 2 days we be say remarkable changes wo free 1 week when ni na wo fra no e be hu ade gina mo sisi a 0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61 adise wa ma apomden heba center kai me say you so for like opposite Assemblies of God soldiers for kwan so baby afri baby ase ofri nyina hiri na eba so ofri sra shuti mbom na eba so ofri agogoshi na eba baby biara ofri baby a ode cat government na say meti ni say obesi so for like udu so for like a ode twa kwan no na say cross kwan no ana say on cross kwan kwan bi say obi biara say o ko eye biaya ye from Assemblies of God me soldiers for kwan so hwa udu or ma busa abofra bia obechro na say ade pam phobia de honom ombechro bia doctor me de wo mebo mamoduru enam say so ama bia so tibe kama so o tie me na so ye bema bronye o so pe o yere enam say so ama o yere osu nani age na so oni age a bresesu ama moduru amwanom wo yere say abe bra na mamoduru kama pa kai me say so for like opposite Assemblies of God gina mo sesu na kai me say so tem beats waist pain bra body fatigue bra mebo mamoduru amwanom 0551 09 89 61 everybody nyakopon show first 5 for mobeba no be surprise me mo wonders everybody nyakopon show bye bye
ya to aso ni so edi amamo ye twan ho kakra bi na ya ba ye je eye aboafo enka to ye ba show ni be to aso edi amamo president chako any president herbal toothpaste anopai eno ena e wo se odi bi ekofie na bronya adui e wo so bianum eyehwam e wo fie ho e wo se obi ase efe e wo fie ho na de tiene se odi president chako any president about toothpaste e ponse a e boa o se no ema enya ho dene e boa o se no ema ne ye fita e boa ema enka boni efi wanu mu ba no eye enka eye papa ni nya se president chako ye the natural chako lemon mint na zinc and the president herbal toothpaste so ye the green tea herbal extract and the afra and also ema cooling sensation seno ehu hia pa bomodin ese obeji president chako ni herbal toothpaste na odibi atwu se na bibia ye kama the Ghana Dental Association age president atum se eno ena ewo se ye nyina ye use president every smile matters bosom tree rural bank PLC oboya ye sikasem ebetum pon na akoyi a ho ena ye de ani che account awodo na ekwa akobie bie wi a loan packages bebre ena ho no ma
wo mo ema ebi na ye de akwakote adwumam omo ma ebi na ye de akosi atoyo nchemu kwan omo ma ebi na ye de atumpon ewo abrabom savings account current account fixed deposit account susu savings special account joint account and akidi account ni nyina ye ko bosomtwe na yakobie bi ye wia ombeme susu loan micro group loan ombeme salary loan agricultural loan business and commercial loan na ni nyina yakọ e de akodi adwuma na ho atumi ahehan ye head office no ewo kontenase other branches ebi ewo atonso ago jaache kokofu trade ahenema kokoben edwuna se ebu akọ atonso bokura putoja magazine afiakobi na afi abinchi market fair bosomtwe was 0508642705 0508642705 bosomtwe rural bank plc expert in unit banking Amen Scientific Hospital the best alternative medical hospital ewo Africa your expertise pa no is stroke awo hunsem na yade bi atena yeso acha yakwa entumi nkomfie pi yade ne yedi asie oko Amen Scientific Hospital obeyi adekro no every ho the amount stroke na ache wana sa ache obi a wonim no ana wadamfo bi a oyonku bi fane bra awo hunsem aye dadwene de ama obi anim na wankasa wotemia ohwemia na no pe ya fani pakro ebra Amen Scientific Hospital ya so ye na ye mani pakro no enwo your machines a ye de be free ya de kra how e oni padua nim no e be ye pie enu ne makoma kwa aduonu nan ye de ba ko be kan ubenya ayaresa Amen Scientific Hospital e Kumase Atwema Tachiman kwada so fon ase ekwan so Ghana ha 18 other branches na yato e de apete e bi o enchi Boga wa Bibiani Accra Takrade Tamale Atebubu Nkoko Sunyane ho Seridebiso na fei hohoi Amen Scientific Hospital ne number 0277 00 1234 0277 00 1234 na on Amen edi enkomo wako na oyade no wo matu ase edi ama kanjine energy drinking water alkaline water the safest refreshing alkaline water we adwaman so pH no ewo soro papa na ya na yetufu se ensuo no nomu anom de alkaline acidic water no ene dose wo adwaman so onom acidic water o system no yade etumi tena system ni mu yade bi te se cancer wan hwe na wan kan wasem ye na koso anom acidic water na cancer ba ebe ba betena bia why mistake enkachi wanom acidic water ni bia ama o system no acid ni dose wo mu a pe alkaline water kanje nanom onum wi a ye ma daba ko na mienu na miensa ebe flash system ni mu na acid ni nyina afim na alkaline no aba abetenem bo wakoma oliver eni o kidney ho ban kanjen energy drinking water no ena ema o skin no ayesa akwada foforo de ensuoi ubenya bi ato e Breman UGC Tafuni Road Abaru Junction Lizzie Hotel Santaso Anaba Pakiki was stadium ena afesuman kwan ni junction e wo Ashtown Frekanjen empanyimfo e wo ahomatufo esu na ni omundi nkomo jiwuso e na oso nema enye kama emfama 0241 449191 0241 449191 0507 379474 0507 379474 Grow Fine Herbal Tonic Mojadro onomua utimi didi onomua utumida onomua oda sorry a utise onipadua no ahoden wom onomua onsane onan intiri ni mu moja ebe sane ye e de ama oba wo ubu nsa na onsabu achi no happy ewo mu a bit say menstrual disorder absence of menstruation excessive bleeding any painful menstruation Grow Fine Herbal Tonic eno ena ebeboa ama onsabu no aye kama vitamins ahodo ene wo Grow Fine adro ni mu enti unom no na mani padua no ahoodene enuei ebi wo misty eba Colinac eba smart eba fragment eba apidan pure leaf ena fe chemical ne herbal shop bia ewo oman Ghana emu dodo na opetua digital herbal clinic Kumase Amekom runabout ye ben Bank of Africa ye number 0244 596532 0244 596532 Grow Fine makes you grow fine. Etek SM Bites Bema Pejawatinkem Oba Pejawatinkem Eye Bema Nkwana wose Debiara Okache no hokanizo me hokani ene de me pesenka edi mpamu agudie Oba so Okache Bema
ese kondo miura na de me kondo ntino ye na ebesi me so na afi ye nsepe ho kakra ni nyina no edek SMBTS ene peja atenkan mu na wo kunu a watumi aka chenso kondo no bema waka cho ye ese kondo no waist pains be colo sperm count ebe free or premature ejaculation eno so ebe free on ma edek SMBTS eno ebi o heba ne chemical shop e wo my Ghana mu for edu eba clinic e wo 0243 989 368 0243 989 368 and 0201 044 221 upe suku a wokɔ a adwuma pɛ enye odene suku a wokɔ a ye kyerɛ ade yi e wo ho suku a wokɔ a ye ma industry connections suku a wokɔ a GTech ama accreditation yen ena KNUST ene UCC ye ne omo aka boma ye gya desuafo nyina sɛ mommra na mommra emesua ade e wo ye ho programs ahodo ene ade agu akwan ma oba ebi abaye bia no uwie suku a adwuma abu e de ama BSc physician assistant BSc nursing BSc information technology BSc human resource management and of a BSc general management now requirement no entry requirement what's NSSC for your GMO GC advanced level mumre HND qualifications most mumra na HND no ba they were chow second class upper division no eno and also the ba mature applicants 25 years and above most mumra ebejimo foreign student mumra na musua de ewo Anglican University College of Technology I twanitia ekano Angutech free 0501 358568 and 0505 091054 call your website www.angutech.edu.gh na intentan fidie ne so ehon komodie no enso awie pay Anglican University College of Technology standing for excellence, innovation and service ensem eno ABA Herbal Clinic sofata sofo rasta ose bra fani yade ni nyina bra oba obemu adro udi begu aduanim na wadi ensuo fabigum nanom drink fabigum nanom chese bibia ye edible chese odi ekomu no ubetum de adro aka ho na wadi adekro na udi wi a ekọ nipadua mu a onse nipadua ni ntini bebre ena ye adwuma ewom eni na yedi ho ade no eno so ewo ntini enti adro no a enam aduane mu ekọ nipadua ni mu no ekọ a dwumadi ekodi eni se bekọ ani ni ntini ne so na afei akote so wan edi amount enti se ni yade pa de ebia ba clinic we ni nyina eyawe yemma eniyade ne ntoye mpo ansane apɛ ho asɛm aka ebia wode wutie me eniyade no aba awie na opese ukọ na akote wani a bra ABA Herbal Clinic eniyade ahodo no ni nyina oba oye ho adwuma ebia de glaucoma ebia de cataract ebia de syphilis a eto ani ni so ebia wade benwa uhu ade so wa akira uhu enti ama eye sede uhu ni ama no aye dwen de ama obi okro kenkan a na nchoye no atu abom ede ama no eno so ya na eha adwene pa oba ebia osani nyina ede ema prostate ade liver any kidney ade hypertension menstrual disorder sexual weakness ko sofo ataho na ko sofo rasta ho ono eno betu ase ede ama kaso branch no bronya iko na wie ya January e bia no na mo a mo wonkan mo wo Winneba Cape Coast ene aye central ane Greater Accra region empesiani nyina so no monso makọ kaso na makọ akọje ayaresa na mom in the meantime you kuma se kwada so gyina se me market echewa e na doma inkwe Ebenezer preschool ya be apia kubi coast of 0541 565 199 and 0502 812 161 ABA Herbal Clinic the numbers and I'm there to Jan boss.
All right, so Zaka Tnasi.
Pressure.
And then
pressure.
And then near my heart, you know, date in there. Oh, date in there. Zach Boko there. Okay, so my job for my you and
so yeah, we are a lot of analysis.
And I'm in baby original.
About left wing back.
Semenyo left wing back. Almost he played as a left wing back wall. Division 1 days, you know.
I'm say Amorim system no. He needs someone closer to Ahmad. Also on the left side who can take on players and all energy to go and come. Until about United and a left wing back.
Somehow I think it should have been considered where you try him pre-season, you know. But CCI the Anrano Akohano, you yan for World Cup. You need that so party. Mubianko Hanajune. The left wing back. You need a lot of things. I'm not going to tackle the penalty. Anyway, now you might be do hold here. Solo anamebwa.
Same.
Now we the one for catch and say. Some friend I need this.
So na home fan into amma.
Go was say let's do Christmas. Who need answer no correct. They were to be a
record holder.
A Dubai who going to National Signal Bureau.
We have constant analysis.
Best 6 months. Best 6
next year could be analysis.
If I maintain opinion, some that won't be that. Say Nipa Bako. A tutu amane de ne boaji tu amango fon se mom keka kra no e bi no keka bi mu blasphemy I say you gra diminye we keka se I'm for say you gra you mu kata o anyway babo boss you ga carry enko
you know boss I don't pay you bedim komo na Kotoko was sell Sambo now to fund the purchasing of other players.
Sambo now we make an asem that's what baby and then you
oh yabeki kabia
that's what baby and we have what any
Tama Sambo story baby no e be to be so
okay
nti and also honomo and Tama who say na can no wo where do you are who say can no wo where be na for taking crime
say
who say honana I say why I didn't what track and I say where you honomo
okay
it has put a player into an indecisive position
okay
and also so yeba be ka ho asem and so honomo and Didi Draman we will explain to you why Didi Draman has threatened to resign from House of Folk. And also about voice no any other. So we won't have no about it. It didn't answer. We are not the kind of
and they are not some against the man for okay, that's fine. Zach,
so
Nenema to say
AFCON started on a very
Dibu Akwaba. Go for busa biso koye fu kokrum koye fu namfu aduam ze hu afu bia ho biso bajo na ho mfa na wo na me
tiam na echi kakre
okay dabi sa be na mfa e ko bi etia na etia wo se first o mu fa fu akira ha me kokru bi so go fu bro so tia na there's a matter san a benny baby okay
the longest that you will go no virtually like a full day
in 24 hours
we are na eketwa
okay
put me cause utia wona echi
let's talk about chiri kakra okay yo ni akwaba right JD Zach before I become AFCON I don't know can some asem kakra why would you see there were issues midfield defense all of a sudden that's any na referee and they are thinking about AFCON we chinachi why they know one more midfield needs our issues now
no Mimpola I'm not a fan of this transfer this
okay
because still now there's still the next two AFCONs are Baku is the next in the next 3 years there will be about 2 AFCONs
before they go to the four.
African players against.
Oh, and somebody there say, I'm one of those who believe say 4 years because and yes, very soon like a big clubs beyond of an African player because it distracts a lot of teams preparation and how they want to achieve something. In Russia, big class and do one no Ferguson no a fan of African players because of Sadia no. And if you go to Real Madrid, when Barca, Bayern Munich, they are very cautious when they are signing because to me, signing player time I very busy part of the season no. No, I could do 1 month. Oh, AFCON. Now you want to I don't say honestly, me, I'm not a fan of this deal because in the next 3 years, about 2 AFCON before they go to the 4-year interval period now. After the Omaje to but he's a good player. But I okay no me after say he's nanka at United and left wing back one and campus of here because
wing back.
Amorin wants Ahmad and an equally good player with one-on-one situation because in the system no the wing backs are crucial in terms of creating spaces and taking on players and you know now wing back because number 10 on the day who say players now more no
ahead of him.
You may so ahead of me obi pay.
But I should go same.
No, but I say obi to say kuna why he add to the team no. More than the goals that team score team no share. So he on the opponent somewhat United with the dribbling hands you know Kuna is exceptional from ABR.
Now striker and what is happening to him?
I want to believe that a prime someone who is a young player, we need a ready man or prior, so he will take time to also get back to his rhythm. It's
no, ni be catch him saying so onunti nama ode yo carrot to watch and kakra because Kabana deka. Oh, come in here.
Oh, but so say I'm one of few that have defended Jokeres very well because the thing say.
Anyway,
striker is as good as Kwaya above how many chances. Okay. How many chances are you can't blame a striker for not scoring goals. So no do I'm always out to look into cancel.
Obi a raise point you are. Was this say men also African and as a Ghana and qualify you. Tomo money abri African players one seven. If you are the next AFCON in be a Ghana or an seven yoko. And something America say because Ghana where they Otu I don't want any uncle. Okay.
Because there's no any tangible reason why we should not be there apart from Otu Nyadi and Tia.
Okay.
No.
Matthias.
And you know the next one will go because maybe by then na maybe you need to become so work up you know Mapamotu no Fufraba. So
he be so no akobo more not.
It is so. I don't want to say more working. You see on one so better than one example. So about Tottenham, he had a better players in Tottenham than players at Napoli.
Now, some players, Omako baby, Akoyi BB. You see, let's get the context right.
No, you see, he's
say Omkubusan about no, so they are here, they are playing. Mugu so more, boy. Quite assemble football here,
and he eventually went ahead and even add say they have added something to more of what they have done to them.
Yes, that's why they are doing well.
Yes, I mean, say, no. As someone obi okwo back to Italy obi the big can one because the last spell in England no anko yi and yes akira na meboa
you are not getting his content
no ma unse Matthias you
akasa players no na obi ko baby na obomodin say whilst at your end no when timi and you soon here now is that is the next on card say
I will come back to na some ko in factual Tommy scored 10 goals in his last season before he left United. And the factual, say, Tommy,
or said 10 goals.
He scored season now United. If we are now United man, a ton call Napoli. He scored 10 goals as a move
I don't know, man.
Oh, say, the standard is he one thing that the standard at United and Napoli, a muwa. You know, and Yamana, Tommy, Mr. Oya in Italy, you know, he's Saturday United. Oh, Mr. Two.
Yes,
Born now.
I mean, Tomini is an improved player now.
Mr. Two. And you've not watched Tomini. Born at Tomini, no, at point I was very regular. Wait, no, social, moneba,
his career at Manchester United.
At the point in time, Obenya regular pan or bopa. And I'm saying last season now, boy United, he scored 10 goals as a for that. You seem to there's one
now. It's been voting best player in the league. But let's be honest. Don't even compare his time at United. I mean, you want to have a good argument.
Everything
he's an improved player.
No, everything he's doing at Napoli, not Manchester United.
Okay. And then it was wrong for them to have gotten rid of him.
I don't know. This is Manchester United who have won Premier League how many times? Sir, you need players like Pogba. Pogba born no Juventus no. But you told me that Bobby were Italy. Tommy, I don't get it. No, what am I say? It's about a player. Yes, Pogba. I make sure say Pogba born up not born Juventus. I not to find a buyer. Tommy Momo half in Italy. But look at how Pogba was judged at Manchester United. That is the standard. The two teams are not different, are not on the same level. How you will be judged at Napoli and United? Difference no what?
Okay.
You understand? So make this a comparison here. Now Holland, what's I don't know Ben Wayne at Napoli. Now on the chair I say baller, you the Omodema Holland no bo yin atugu. Team no pressure. Sometimes to teams team player between you struggle. But you go to the club and succeed. And then just say tomorrow so.
Time na
tomorrow
but time no train.
At Milan.
Now for the omugo no mo ba say no. Na sa factor we ho say Manchester dey okwa no matter what you did at your previous club. It's another environment altogether.
Oh, yes, that's been the standard.
But one can is
when now Umwemo and Kuna have come in and proven that they are United players.
Okay.
They've shown say that at the end of the now players be intimate. They've been able to overcome it. So it seems that because you've seen Premier League players make a lot of examples today. They are messiahs in Italy with some clubs.
I said they are Italian players also. They are messiahs, remember? No, they are messiahs in the Premier League.
See, we've seen a lot of players almost Premier League man, not among teams. They are not even playing. One person of Bono, oh, Milan have two. Loftus-Cheek and Tomori. We are not playing at Chelsea today. They are messiahs.
Now when Salah also left Roma, Alba, Liverpool, say players they improve.
These are two different examples I'm making. We've seen a lot of players. I say, they are all kind of example of players who struggled in the Premier League. But messiahs in the Tira.
Obed.
How much league go?
Yanko.
How much league?
And you know bebe right.
How much league?
Obed too.
I think Zakuto go or England United supporters best Tommy Hapa that Quran and Ababe Yaboso.
Ampa.
Oh yes.
But have no message on Mutane.
Oh England and common chairman.
At only different from
England.
I found the more Matt Thompson.
I found the helm of heating comments of England.
Okay.
England no Marco Stadium Marco Tuescan. God yes
they are now cassette.
Oh yes sir.
Go to okay.
No say ahano gap room kakra. So the pain no a bit flexible kakra.
Managed.
Managed. On say nipa ne club nko and club nko United ba ha no vasa na ba wu ase kotokoka ho enti edu ba bia on say aha nyi ya ha ba yi ama enti oye okay on ha ne bibiri cause the Tiana Zak be my 10 matches be so to 10 matches here di media
o ba se na nya ne
de bi e ba so
say mfa na asem no
me ba the first one was 10 matches here the my
Kobe Mens say McTominay himself said in an interview that the pressure of Napoli cannot be compared to what he faced at United, which in turn affected his performance. Okay.
So, 10 matches, no, to the SU 10 matches in Munya. Then last week, near 2 matches a day United and him, Aston Villa and Newcastle. Zach is you, Aston Villa and the SM Pokura, Newcastle and the bedding. All hope no the moment. Also, Aston Villa and the Mudaho. But Mr. Tu had no crack somewhere. Ejuma United team, and Ejuma Ketwa. It's too huge. And Ruben Amorim has not really helped matters. You see, as a coach, we talk about pressure. Pressure nim gugu ahodo. But the first thing that every good manager be how you can manage the pressure away from the players. Idea about when the United system have failed to successfully get that culture settled with team. Every time we be they allow the pressure to get to every department, which is wrong. Also, time and not Jose Bayern. One thing that you realize that there was pressure on Jose. He created a system where on an pressure. And so we a player now we are no throw under the bus for you to get some of the pressure. But United players were not getting enough pressure when Jose was around. The first thing that we coach our building is say they are on the field tactical issues you fix, and they are off the field structural deficiencies and cracks are or try say over plaster out. In all those instances, Ruben Amorim has not done enough to create an environment I be bringing the best out of the Manchester United players. Ontimi yes adian. Enti adiana Conte can I be fan normal no. Conte has successfully and Napoli is not doing so well in the Champions League. But see more players there. The name and the attention moves straight to Antonio Conte. Or the one be sworn on one day to allow those behind him to function well. So what's the United players now? It looks like Omoko most clubs are. That is what the coaches have been doing for them. Check Rashford war Barcelona. The last time Mekawa, when he started and things were not going well, Hansi Flick Barbontin to defend him. So the pressure was rather on Hansi Flick because he accepted say the transformation of the player at the unknown Ejuma. Now look at Rashford. Check Anthony. Shade Anthony here or Rebetis and Emmanuel Pellegrini. But comes to Osha, player or move from a bigger club to a lower club. There is pressure on you to deliver and go back. So pressure no baby how. But it's not how I actually a support system to help the player within the pressure. And even Alonso Ntiminya or Madrid no. Alonso Ntiminya creates our system. The pressure no ebo be asubi. But he has not been able to create that system. But our system na Ancelotti create. And the same Madrid were having issues. But the DOB was Ancelotti. People were not picking the players for their poor performance. A system. You need to understand Conte. He has done so. Bona McTominay born Napoli. So United no boss are born now. Forget about the numbers. Now this is what the numbers is saying. Haaland involved in 15 goals this season in all competition.
This season 15 alone.
In all competition for Napoli. Rasmus Sesko involved in 3 goals this season in all competition. Until one. You bet me I say off the field now where you pressure on the field. We're creating a tactical system. It can off the field and on the field. A tactical system where the player will miss chances, but there will still be supplies for him to score. Can you say same about Sesko? Yeah, Sesko bobo can. Where is the supply? Striker beyond abilities. Kunya DNA different. That is why Kunya ni Mbwemo Timibom money. Because these are players, even when the supply is not coming in, they have a better understanding to come deep, get involved, and move forward. Sesko nims are DNA, and that is why he's struggling. So on the field, there is also a system deficiency. Talking about coaches, I'll come and talk about Spalletti on a different day. But Pep Guardiola interview behind how demanding a Guardiola put pressure on Ankasa Sono is one that I've seen some in a very long time. Pep Guardiola this season got trophyless for Manchester City. He's still a hero and a complete legend when it comes to the history of Manchester City and even in the history of the Premier League. Oko 2 seasons not until Premier League. I'm so to see. Though City has spent this guy, but Victoria City's cannot spend now. As why he's getting the best out of these players. The last time he Caroline Cherki asem, Tijani Randes asem, Shehalan. On the far Haaland by maybe Haaland ko baby and going to Michigo. The system is bringing the best out of Haaland. Now look at Doku. Savino is not playing, but the Spurs, Hospes discover on me turning and fast because we are lifting the profile. Now Pep Guardiola comes in and deliver this warning to Manchester City players. Obamu 3 days break, but obey way players no before say we could break no, and over baka you be sound will to see whether what pick you weight above normal and what pick you weight above normal. There's a punishment which is you miss the game at City Kobo against Nottingham Forest. This coach is different. How ambitious are Pep Guardiola here to
be a captain place
for him to openly say Guardiola can be relaxed and someone know he has achieved. So the internal desire to get more no. Your coaches be hard, they will be hungry for success. Okay. Guardiola man here to say coach afin waba fufura. Then ya bripe BBI. This is a coach who has won the Premier League 4 times and he just missed it last season. And he's acting like we got 5 years without winning. I say, the brain and the common coach and so. This is what you call a manager that is ready to transform things within a club. Yeah.
Finally.
Omushe Juventus the Spalletti here. Now Omushe Aston Villa the eye. Now you are the coach.
Yeah.
Spalletti by now there's the records of Spalletti. 11 games, 7 wins, 3. This Juventus coach. Spalletti 11 matches, we're winning 7. And we about draw 3 and we lose 1. Before Sobe Banana, it go 2 to 11 matches, no, we winning 3. So you see the improvement. 4 additional wins. And a loss, no, and I go 2 to 5-11. On only the end 1-11. Then recently, you have Aston Villa, Unai Emery. 10 matches. All United fan now say United winning 5 matches obey it. You know. That's on Aston Villa we unity 2 times. But at the end of the 200 and something days we unity. So you just look at the transformation of coaches mean with the other team. No be sound say is your coach doing the same? And I say a hype on the keke.
Mate, yeah, that's it.
Just a second. Boss Zakito should calm down. I'm also a Man United fan. Amorim hasn't helped matters. Man United needs a high caliber manager who can put his feet down. The pressure at United will never go away. And these up and coming coaches aren't the way to go. From Dr. K, University of Ghana Medical Center, Accra.
For the first time in my United history in about 2 years in here. Now United goes in every game. Like a support like any leader against United game, you know. Now because Anyebiano, every opponent, may say only one game na two United Elusia na Omudizo. That was Man City. In terms of any chances creation, whatever they did. Only one game. No some Lucia against Man City.
No,
United have lost to Aston Villa, Arsenal, Man City and Brentford.
Crystal Palace were the best team.
Crystal Palace. I think the first half almost 7 crack.
First half, only 2 chances. United they didn't create anything. United and the passing ball, Mateta. Yeah, we know. But after that, what did United do? They created all the chances and
is it not problematic? Say, yeah, league matches are wabunina. You didn't deserve to lose any of them.
How can this be?
Oh, yes, sure, say a hard kakra.
No, sir,
say you don't deserve to lose. Meanwhile, you're always losing. I think it's a problem.
Not have lost only 4 games.
Apart from only 4
they are losing.
It's a league that United are placed 7th. So based on your statement, say Obobo, that's all the opponents are waiting on. Then you can say we lose. I'm sure they draw. So a lot of them they should have won.
And I told you, United have lost 10 points for winning positions.
No winning position, so wouldn't say carry. Because I'm sure United also won a match from losing position.
No, sir, like that is.
Remember something when they say, say, boy, I was a cow say, and I was a cardboard draw. No one to me, yes, sir. That in itself is a problem.
No, so yesterday I told you United have a defensive problem because of the injuries that.
Medical catch or say, Oko a year, a man on the drum bought Bessie Branny and anyone bought drugs near them. Yeah, that could not go in.
No, sir, that
on Metro, the interior.
This is a football.
No, I'm saying that. No, I'm saying that everybody has a reason.
Especially at a particular
league table now. You will go out, Uluzu might be at the last kick. Yes, Shani and Passibim. United so win a match. Be a beer nipa cross in the entire. I don't know. So I'm saying that if you do those analysis, a massacre kind Nemum area is a problem. Say match with the match be also because I show near show. You guys a draw no draw. I'm saying that in itself is a problem. Or say okay.
Nami
Antonio
Conte nibi. Yamana baso. Enra so we ni Italian Super Cup no.
And so no name so we
Oshe Bologna 2-0. David Neres. And she 2 goals in the man Napoli winning the Italian Super Cup after winning their first game against AC Milan by the same scoreline. Omode Emma Bologna Enra. I am you too. Na say na me ama just say Manchester 7 me hold on.
Any day.
Na match akopim say season e beba na wie. But breaking news e say the 2026-2027 season. Manchester United will not play Champions League football.
Season we
next season na ebe Champions season here boy. Omo qualify no. Omo na go Champions League no.
Okay.
But Manchester United will not play in the Champions League. The reason is simple. You don't know who here so
23rd December.
Premier League na here no.
December.
Say we obi a follow Premier League na. There has been one part in Biam so to teams so muruwa top 4 no munya. Pick Arsenal out of that top of the Premier League. How many points na Arsenal drop this season? And I defeat do say no money.
Arsenal 39 from maximum 17 times 51.
Lose games.
Arsenal lose 2 games
in the Premier League.
Yeah, in the Premier League.
Arsenal
Liverpool and Arsenal.
At the point Arsenal to me 8 games.
Yeah.
Ewa Broman lose.
Yeah.
Ubetia the same for City.
Yeah.
Aston Villa so 10 games.
And they all competitions.
Yes.
So Premier League is 7.
7. So the match.
Draw you.
Omo draw be. The no match.
Okay.
Aka Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United.
Well, Manchester at the Sunderland.
Oh, them about and Manchester United. How are you analyzing these 3 clubs? Occupy the top 3 in Premier League, you know. On say Adeba kwa used to say say clubs here omutimi ko a long run e wa bam so to omun lose.
Okay. Obe details amema kakra na fa kan wasem. Manchester United almost 31 goals. And Oma conceded 28.
Iti omutimi nya a long run am so to ometia kwa bia be 8 games e wa be obi antimi hye omo. So for clubs omoye outside the top 3 that means you ba Chelsea, Liverpool, Sunderland, Manchester United. And no more come with this Brighton, more Newcastle, more master to pick up. See, a business see a baby omujine. Club of Bayern in the next 6 games. So too. Only Subia, Sa clubs Yamomo with the one of Bonidi.
United knows experience.
You mentioned Liverpool. Who represent Liverpool in their last 6 games? What you Omo?
But the boy say United and Liverpool. Omo points I had the crew.
Now, when you at a point, United will lead Liverpool. By when Liverpool omo restructure omo team no, omo results omunya.
Oma win 3 at Wazo.
Yes, omo results omunya. That same period, how many points are United enya?
So no be a time ba.
No, me say how many points? And I'm gonna say, baby,
they drew 4-4. Bournemouth there. And lose last week. A game before, like now, that was also a draw or win. Draw. And in the last year, I pick 1 point here.
And then Liverpool pick say 9 points. And you busa so when they bet me, sorry, I could come and son one.
Say yes, say yeah, be an
no. So we share over the last 5 years, Liverpool are consistent than Manchester United.
Yeah.
And when they were the materials, when the new men in our to deliver, Liverpool are better materials than Manchester United. So to the mention I say, when I look at the Manchester United Zakito high put him no, meaning baby Zakito friend the Oka. Amorini Okanazim since he picked over Manchester United. From the first game about who draw the Premier League table that 14.
Who draw that and what's that review?
Messi was that 14. Yes, now Amorini picking the Manchester United team too. He has got 53 points.
From how many matches?
Since we picked Manchester Beppe on the last game on boy. Within that same period, Arsenal that top of the Premier League up 88 points. 88 points. The McTominay story now making. Don't forget, say Manchester United as a club within this period now most struggle na McTominay no. Manya quote is a Conte. Quote Ben Mafan and the pedigree is a Conte. Oh, but me transform a player. If you believe coaching player role, if you believe
what has he done?
No, or say Masters and picking coach behind recent times. The pedigree is a Conte. I think you agree.
Mourinho have come on. Mourinho coach
McTominay.
Mourinho coach McTominay.
Oh,
but Mourinho is Antonio Conte better than Mourinho? With the answer
McTominay and Mourinho the two. How many games can I know? No. How many games? Because he will not play ahead of Pogba. So I tell you,
Mourinho came and bench Pogba and played McTominay.
And they're born at the end of the two players now quite to say Pania Homa. So I tell you, I say, won't we found Homan Kwam Pomade? Our Abraham Mansoso. Panon Kwam Pomade, Abraham Mansoso, Albania resource. And not we found Mason Kwanya de Wabra Panino, Albania resource. How even players have been used? Count the number of players on my for Manchester United to torment me amo. And are you saying say pressure on Manchester United and Real Madrid?
They are the same level pressure.
They are not at the same level.
They are the same.
They are not at the same level. Manchester United are not in the class of Real Madrid. They are not there.
Man, a patch on. Manchester.
Manchester. Pressure na Manchester.
How do you find the pressure?
Manchester without 13 no be
just Saturday is a Sunday. Saturday is a Sunday. 2-3 seasons ago, Real Madrid best player Vinicius Junior. Enrique I know in a stadium Real Madrid supporters who no pamoni free o.
Na be United.
The level of Real Madrid as a football club, Zakito. Manchester United don't put Manchester United in the same class of Real Madrid. And you no correct. And your fact. This is a football club, even Cristiano Ronaldo. At a point, we go Santiago Bernabeu, not supporters in Muno. The demand at Real Madrid, no football club and a was a demand in the bureau. So I say, it's what I'm trying to say. And say, player no crown our fan. A crowd first will use no. Manchester no more two players anyhow. For ya no go to player no more than by at a player na there. How even coach ni use player no go money ma the crow. By at a player na there no ma go fanaba. No be Manchester United no afeli. It is I as a player na nya there. Time Manchester United to Holland free. Atlanta by. He was a young prospect. But we be a Nimbian Semsutu. On your striker, we are good in build up. His strength and the runs. Oh, picking another ball, and I'm no Dimrika. But about Manchester United, no. How I know it's born Atlanta, and I can't first using Atlanta, no. And yes, son of Manchester, you soon know. It is Uncle Yaman, it doesn't mean he's a bad player. Tomini ya can answer me. Tomini cannot be mobile sales games into us. Or Manchester United. It's how do the player develop? But at Napoli, or but what was it's in the development how players give results no. I know sometimes and I the fans of Premier League, you know more problem no. It's not like league need to be you. The best players in the Premier League are players from foreign leagues. I'm a Premier League nibi. It's not like England need generative players be. I'm a exceptional. And there's some more flab on table banning to league in my foreigners league. And yet Zagito, answer me, there be a make a side nature say. Me when I analyze players. Me analyze the players ah. Me emphasis no do anya we should go say we say.
He's a striker.
Eti ha ya say. Zagito. Semenyo a better player than Kunya. Semenyo a better player than Imbuemo. Obejedi. But Obaka said Debbie.
Holland is a striker.
Maybe say a question. Semenyo. The role of ball bomb off. Any the role of Imbuemo. Any Kunya. Difference in him. He's not a striker. It's a like I said, goes now. I should enjoy the channel. Who that you want to see? You used to the same. I need the Baba here. You have a boy. And look how tell us Semenyo by Manchester United about win back. How do you buy? Maybe a mistake. How do you buy a Semenyo? One of the best transitional players in the Premier League the last 2 seasons. Now we say, Bako turn about Manchester United. Now to turn about Manchester United as Semenyo before win back. No.
The discussions they're not ahead.
So watch this season now. I actually the in-game structure of Manchester United team. It do point be now. I'm already team when the team moving from the 3-back system.
Yeah.
Especially in games, every Obobo Mason Mount, Obobo Bruno, no Bokunya. But they have the shape of the defense. Sometimes when you don't have certain materials.
Against Aston Villa, he did something.
Yes.
Like that last game.
Yes. Also, sometimes when you don't have certain materials, system work won't be more. Let's say Ebio bit Lisandro Martinez, fully fit. If Lisandro is fully fit, Manchester United can easily shift into a back four. Easy. Manchester betting about back four easy, and have more numbers in the midfield. Now Sunday your money Aston Villa ya to be 60. What the no defender woman. Shani ball distribution and Ebabe see moving someone here can say Manchester United the name any a modern day game midfield them to obetimi are connected between their defense and the attack. Defender crab no to the few be show you know. Ugati Casemiro ni nyina na ye chen omo. Eti Zak nyabotre na ade no said dey sequel na bia wo hu ni sa memete wase say my coach have been in this position before and no show club JCA. That is how you think. Because how certain clubs are showing consistency in the Premier League. You don't get that from Manchester United. A day to Mbaka Assembly we need 10 games. Because Mufu said 10 games no. Based on fixtures na dem we need 10 games head Mbako baby. But after 10 games Mufu a day na sinti Zach abutre a day no. Enye from the side Mufu.
Ndi embassy.
Most Salah say na person me dey 1 minute can say.
Yeah.
Me Liverpool ni Tottenham ni pa na me game no. Yes, it wasn't a Liverpool performance because say at the standard of the recent Liverpool, but omu win here. And in games of my boy without Salah no, so there is one thing I show with Liverpool. And I'm share Salah body language. I'm see we are se pa there. Do time na Salah be ball Egypt game. As a boy no crombo. We dey park no so sa because on na ye ken with Liverpool. Obebo no pra. Asemasi with Liverpool. But Enra, what's your attitude? Me who Salah was Egypt JC at a tournament. And I didn't walk game no so to say Enra de na me hu. And the reason is simple. And Salah ni fie with Liverpool. Salah will ni fie with Liverpool. Salah will go to Liverpool after the Cup of Nations. And so when you clap for Francois, or better na bench. Obetina bench. So what did I mention? I say obetina bench because and then share omu game omu boy. Enye gapu mizoto. Liverpool time motor players to beef up their team and maintain almost standard over my last season. Players are not motor they never Liverpool ni one who pay Florian Wirtz because they were buying the best player in the German Bundesliga. And a quite Liverpool for fast so convincing and say, I'm convinced Florian Wirtz say Liverpool the Oba said you see you saw Leverkusen Sani be you saw. And he started struggling because at the point in Liverpool, it's show team. But why Florian Wirtz? What the Tottenham Hotspur game? Okay. So you could see the quality in player Florian Wirtz. It's name. I did Liverpool penal, and no Musaka. Okay. Season is say no more prepare life after Salah. Yeah. Now no more train say betum. And as I say, Cup of Nations na bebuma. After the Salah, then near Blue Egypt. No. It will be good. Salah bet me win Cup of Nations. Say Salah on Cup of Nations that. David. So only be that. And as how great I am, so he will need a Cup of Nations trophy because great African players now aside when a standard now, maybe a Samuel Oseko for George Oponwia,
and watching them. Egypt team they have to win the Cup of Nations. So my defense in the they are fine going forward, but
they need to say Salah to me more. Wow, but say Salah or we need Cup of Nations. Yes, ABA one your word best. They said upon we are GN, but he will be there with any great African player.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
good. Benji Mfensi, Sevilla, I'll say, Heart of Oak need a typical striker. That's only our problem. Greetings, honorable is almost said, MC. Achima Nkwabiyeja South. Anna Newo Kunsuko Jokrumo say watching you live. Asna Bewi Crystal Palace. Okay. Ernest Kwatin Boga Akwaba. Nasim Nano Ernest Kwatin. Emmanuel Noble Nana Jemfi say Basamero is also an African player. He will definitely go for AFCON. Or Ghana won't qualify again. Asking here. And just the okay, no. Yeah, I see the one fresh yogurt. Watching from a Buakwama, Arsenal should be careful with this Crystal Palace team this season. Fresh yogurt. Kobe say McTominay himself said in an interview, I think I've read that one. Ibrahim Orlando say Zaki to pa. Kobe Mens has a brain contact to United and he will not be able to develop any of the players Amorim inherited. Coach Afrane say was he playing the AFCON every 4 years and having Nations League in between is just like playing AFCON every 2 years, so CAF should have maintained that. The media in England, Kobe Mensah, as well as the so-called legends of United, rather put the pressure on the manager, especially when you are not one of their own, and protect the players. Omar Ben Hassan, say good morning. Please ask Zach Mbwemu and Kunya that he's saying they have adopted so well, no? Okay. Mbwemo and Gunya that Zach is saying they've adapted so well at United is to compare their stars as of last season of their previous club to this season at United. McTominay we are seeing today is different from that what we saw at United. Francis says I strongly agree with Seobet. No typical British or England supporters of Man U or Arsenal or Liverpool support more than two teams here like those in Africa or Ghana who support European teams and still support their local teams. Kobe said, do you think Pep will thrive at United with the same owners? That's a question. And board who find it difficult to spend meaningfully to help a manager's cause to bring in the club back to the top. Kobe again, and who is this high caliber manager? Will Dr. K appoint now? Dr. K. Boy, friends, good morning, Mr. Otuo. As another listener and viewer of your sports, as Ibu and Zach, why they are always the best of friends on highway sports, but always enemies on today's sports. How to know from them? That's my observation. Maybe I'm talking free band minimum. The beer back on the go to Chibaco. The beer back on the go to Chibaco. Or come on, you are.
You're checking. Oh, you're checking into bed as well.
But, Mammy, you don't get a check on that. Check it. How much they are here to the Manchester almost spend you. They have really spent. They are there. They spent
on the wrong. Look at Morino. Morino told me say, "Well, this second, me pay AB
using CD to win first. Just young fast players in more.
Man U and Real Madrid. Boy, Francis say your observation and thoughts are as clear as mine. Okay, so say to has also seen them. Ask the book for us, please. Okay, my chance and say baako de kuchuchi baako da. Mu de munya da je na mo we Zakito has been exposed today. Francis appear. Oh, on what? The media pressure, okay, is there. And then I'm saying, I'm watching and Sunday pass live from UK, Hammersmith Hospital. I'd like to know more about the original As Good SC, please. And then perfectly agreed, Kobe. Even the so-called Legends United are a handful when it comes to pressure on the club. Abedjafo Boachendo, don't you think Zakito is the Jonah of Manchester United? Oh, so why are they Jonah? Merry Christmas, family. That Jonah says, okay. I think another time must have a expenditure patterns, no? Between and then ask us whether Pep Guardiola would have survived at Manchester United.
The boss, the always a CID or buy him for players. No,
and the better time no by best 7, 8 years. No, how much Manchester United? So can you 74 million?
Both Baha and Social. Social wanted
now.
Social no, no pay blessing.
You know, don't give it to you. Oh, you go. Nah, young cow, sir. Pressure water, no day. So be do chrome. Na if you pemprade na opebiato. Bongra Franco ben na no ya. Ninya man what it so abusia. Enye de bia na ye dabi kwa ha. Nya kotwa fa so. Wa bra Franco ate nyema so. Nyema so ye papa. Eno nti no care phone, Samsung, iPhone, smart TV, Franco air condition, chest freezers, Samsung washing machine, microwave, blenders, generator, CCTV camera, function monitor video anytime, anywhere. I'm in church on Krabatono. Emu bia bokobia no. Ya tell so 40% ebi wompa, ebi wom 40 ebi wom. Kumasi Ajabajwe, Challenge Bishop, Edum Old Mekon, Kofo Clinic, New Kajetia, Onyina no Assemday, ya tete so 40%. 0245 316969 0245 316969. Franco de so phone ne papa pa ne fie ene ho. Mame ngusu nka wo se de na nanom ye ma ye ne ebo ye baako ayesiam pro no menko kase titinu atwam entwamu da sa bre no mu burubode tire na afa mu di bidie adi abobo so ye de twiese ahwe kwa ne ho odin o ma mena ne bejira wanim na afa ose fe ose na mehwe ose aka dodom asa koye okoye ose aka ha kakra na afa epai fitafita de bia ne ne aje wafo esria wutimi siribi eno na samara hu se dabi yamo madini okofa ka chako two place information sa de na nan sanse ne obi sori awo ko adwuma no num tambre eno okoye sa de no ntubo modem na de twusi a epa wo sifita wo wie pa halitosis sabrofo no ene se wo wie wo kasa gu obi so wo sene de nka efe na nso wo blow fuse wo mpeso betie de wo ka no obenya ran kwa kasa gu no so ntam na nka fe wo ko ni nyina ka ho na behia ka chako two place na fe atumi abowo wuram awo provision shop more sales shop ho nyina no you two more ekoton with car chako two place ya jemeso happy smile tieniye police ni na ya aduro no aduro ni dim at the sharp inboot eba enye ne covid brem Ghana for the home faso na covid ni twem na doctors ne ye mo se baby me nkasa covid e twem ntini ebeja sa aduro no ato no mo ni nyina no se nipa so ma system no ye govea yade bi atwamu a ne yonko no na ne wabɛkraw yade bi atwamu no wabɛkraw na mom de bi ama system no anya strong system be strong so dia wadro any post ne dro sharp inboot tieniye obisi gisem yare na makono enyare ansa no wanom ye nom na afede bia ne de protect ye ho ne ho edendenden into ulcer for nom diabetes, cancer, hypertension, UTI, candidiasis, body pains, menstrual problem, loss of appetite, stress ni nano madro e post ne dro sharp inboot tieniye 0246 208496 0246 208496 akonya we die na wo sa fi bogus na be gum papa so wa mo da so obesa aboko koseche no afi bia makurumi da so dollar na obi nim se be jina ho se de ejina ya o ebe kaka ne bia ne dimrika mampamrika gigigigigigi ene ya kwanya da hoim bomodem na fesidin apeke border no so eye Rosters Roofing and yeko nationwide wose de wuto bia no 25% yate e de fe so obi hia aluminium products ni bi obi hia nchese na ye friends alozinc no ni nyina no eye 25% and yate de fe so number ne 0501 453 869 0544 338 042 Philomel Canadian anunso ne de papa enkrape empanyimpe mesriwape banyan adwabo bi abekwase bia no obehia bi wuhia no nso ya numbi sanse the vitamins calcium protein and ebrani pedua no emboa ema mfie bi a wadie no ne nyina ekoyi hygienic and also healthy me kan sa dia no pe wheat ni bi taste ahwe ene the wheat that de bi taste no ko try vanilla no bobo sam sanso na apple strawberry unya to be comfort be gal so kesi bia ya bomodin na hwe kakra fa som go say taste na ye different na pe nyama nyina akoyi e de amawo number ni 0599 99 0097 0599 99 0097 0207 939 968 na nyama nyina no akoyi e de amawo tienie aye legacy night abrantie amachi dede anyumbo masa obi gina so bo mienu pe no office system no mu wo gina na so 50 years anu ntia say 28th of December sada ni ekosiada fa adofu bi fa akodo nkua bi a wonya no na fa no wura sa show no ba poni nsem dia ma se wa mena ko show papa ni nyina no ene se wo ni makisi anyum na wo ni mbone de bebre wo so mike mu a wonwie kwabena mranten be toache no na champon ha wo wura mrantem no wura masriwam famiye ejram samini na afei abranten ankasa so mike mu dia awusia de so maame afro ansa no wako wanyina no yese regular ne 300 tenie standard no 500 na afei VIP no akọ for 700 Ghana sika we ene yaje fafo no na yenya exercise obo de mi kanyina obo di machi a obeka so wa na woto afa na woto bia ma obi star 713 star 33 star 50 hash star 713 star 33 star 50 hash na just abusie obo modern atimi auto ticket ebia mu yekuro momo number na mu hia no anyway ni for table no emmenemo nyontofo na hene ho a 0550 799 375 0554 458 969 na just say enye matimi akonkan ed amount power specialist herbal hospital say the musika me power no sa na wura ho nso a wode tumi esayade no tumi ni yan say okwadupa eno hepatitis fatty liver prostate ulcer kidney stone SK liver care no ye de aba yesu liver no abusue eye kama de bia wo dada woni yade bia ntimi haw ayem keka no haw ubu faso bomodin kope SK ni nyina mu no ye konkrobata miensa no akra kwabenya ACP Road Power Bus Stop kwasi de feyas ni Edoya Junction ho na abeto ache no takrade Anaji Estate at Sometymer Bank 0244 544422 0200 383831 Lobek semen ka wo se uptown foods radio prem to break odu se ya na che se me bom anum na krewa de na edem ho fe odosi da bi wura da we mu a menwena mo sika nyina ko da bi wo hwe da no de wa hwe wo nwura ho yesi promona ye no mebi atwam na nka chicken noodles na wo pe no nka 160 ene 55 Ghana assorted fried rice no na nka 210 ene 99.3 sanso na assorted jollof no na nka 210 ene 99 Ghana toasted chicken boyi kase no na nka 180 ene uko wi 75 Ghana cocktail mocktail ni na ria beka ho ne de fufu banku awache ria beka ho enkrobatan de doso na mom eye wadi bi na ba the number no 0596 922-066 na nyama nyina akoyie EBA phones and accessories wase menka wo se ene ye ebia uwo krum na chese uhia iPhone a wabusie emomode nkotete nkwanchen enkodo obi de na posifo entwuntum fon hunti ya tu obi dembe 20 years ha adwene wa branka unya Ghana card iPhone SR na uhia no unya 800 Ghana de koma EBA phones wa ene ye wɔde phone no hyɛ wo nsɛm deɛ aka no ɔbɛtetew nkakra mo mu hia iPhone 13 no mo ɔkɔ anim no ɛnɛ wɔ 1800 Ghana ɛno nso wɔde hyɛ wo nsɛm deɛ aka no ɛntetea nkakra ɛne ɛbɛtetew wobɛtew no na yɛ plan ɔmo deɛ monteme na wɔtwe no nkɔntɛntɛm monteme bosome ne nyinaa no wɔne ɛbɛyɛ wohia wo wasie wohia judge bi hia da bi obia wo ni wo bɛdi wakyi Ghana card no na ɛbɛka wasɛm ɛde ama wɔfa no kuradie kɔ na nyama nyinaa ɛmmoa yɛkɔ Kumasi adum Adecom building Mikado Plaza no ne no ɛdi nhwɛ no mu ɛnka deɛ inside American Mall circle inside American Mall obenya no circle mall block A shop 21 and a circle TikTok lane one modern photos no enso ben 0200 689 170 0200 689 175 omada roma yeah the second part no so be duru boss to also at the amamo asat 11:25 na show no at was boss.
All right, you know that's it. Thank you. No. Ayi Abranti Yeven Eric Kulegu 17 years and Eric Tafu Club 600 no te we nipa tuntum Eric na ne picture that TVC na 19th yefiada be anopa 10:45 and Eric ekofro bus say wo konkran no akosra ne maame e wo tema na omuntene ngabim efri nanu fiade Eric say wo kone maame ho tema no abusuafo entiere kenka omu baabi omu omai bibia senka ombehu no na eden Eric womu hu baabi owo nti so nim baabi Eric wa na se washi abrantie oni atwa no so na chese wa 0241 495609 0241 495609 na se wabu police for amane na so boy pa ha na obeka bema information bia ombefa so na dia akwa Eric Kulegu 17 years wo free Kumasi kotema akosa ne maame number no 0241 95 0241 49 5609 0241 49 5609 afi ba fanza na baba no Samata Felicia Saka wono so ewo TV so wadi mfia du siansia 66 years sunwan ena ye maame Samata wotie we nipa tuntum na maame broni beka se o dementia kakra ye kan se na dwum kan kakra na 23rd December la bena 23rd December ene ya asem be ana route date ni ehun ye be 5 am ena wo tu kwa free Kumasi efri nkran akosunya no ne ma na nam ka ho asem nti omo be fa ka wo pampa so Kumasi de beto omo akwantuo no no mdu pampa so no ena ne nkoda yi ese wo mo dan wo mo ho aba na afei o ma form back Africa no nti o mo ka so ontwen no mo yi ne ma Africa no maba afei o mo ba ya ye maame Samata ni ho baabi okọ obi anim o mai ehwe no so ayi hu no o ma ya nti no maame se wo hunu baabi wo pampa so kejetia Kumasi baabi ana baabi a no abo approach for amane ana se abo Oyerepa na wa 0533 297715 0533 297715 ana 0240 801820 0240 801820 ana se Oyerepa na ko police station bi ano ba for tentem yenko baka bia
ida say we time kotoko to sell
akomia be nya kwan na wakanzo
eden say so ene de oba woni ni nye o ma na kwa aba ntu
da depend pepa aba
ana inususu sisi nanim ana
ana zane Thursday no de ba
o de ba Thursdays
no asem kwa wo nti ya ma wa yeti o
se ka de kalezo ye na ko waton kra ko say
dam ne ba yeti
se ku hu na go
doctor so be ba
yo
Doctor Aboya no ba say obeba be drew her ansana ya be ko ba bia yakọ me gine di so ya ton nkra fam prama men se asem ba doctor
na musini no wontie ye
me kwa wo ka say me friend aka
okay ene ma me koy Kotoko to sell Captain Samba O'Neil to fund other purchases as they consider $150,000 offer from Maccabi Tel Aviv in Israel. Tama, all the other officers in South Africa need once that almost say player for free. But somebody decided say person Kotoko bibi kakra. And information you picking say you know somebody Kotoko jina akọ ben say obepene so say January Kotoko nton no. Na no Tama and now say officer eba no dodo na ye de de masamba akọ free na samba sika ni mo odu nti no akwese se you know offer na eba na ebe ma Kotoko de aton samba no ese se Kotoko te omo sika na omo pene so kakra e de bi so samba de ne so na afei ama deal net ma true and Kotoko bo match ochina wo enkran Thursday ya wo there anim Kotoko will be concluding the deal to sell Samba O'Neil to honomo ipamcho yewe eno nti eno ano no thank you, God bless you.
Okay
eti eno ano nti se sia de by Thursday Kotoko conclude the deal to sell Samba O'Neil.
Hey sir,
by Thursday
in 10 terms
by Thursday omo bo match ni we ochina omo return here.
Hey sir,
we'll be sitting with all the possible good offers now. Ebebo Kotoko benya bibi ka
sika no beba ne ya ne kyerɛn enya de kyerɛn ebeba Bank of Ghana for yes ye kwa ko ye wi babo ndi anyuni
beba to Jimmy.
Okay Monza zake ye ko nti
obi anya ne check obi anya ne ko ebebo ya na ebeka ho
okay
wada Roma taking crime as against Tostot has put Adriana's Alex Boachi into indecisive position. Adriana ready to pay in full 2 years Kotoko to spread the money. Final decision on 25th December, his birthday, to decide. Timer. Somebody Kotoko they are open replacement and they are working on different players. Back on Adriana Alex Boachi. Now Kotoko no omo no agree figure ni we a no ma spread it enti bosu ni etia o ka na sika no no agree no de bia ka ho no de bia soso atoso
no agree figure ben
sa
say so much jai lam sam no o pay ni e de ma wo na emum wo no e bia se wo pay se e wa adwuma ha no akwa accountant wo say bosu mi akatua na me tua me ye mfa ne say 5,000 wo say mamiska na bosu bi ati 2,500 free so
Sanity.
That is it.
But when
this came none our time no. I'm so more kind say you bombe kaya say no or usika no bia say na adwuma bia mu
say chedi aba.
No adwuma bia mu bia boso me yema say 2,000 and be simple. No aka chem say mo ma me 20,000. Na bia me de kutua ka bia ma me ba bi otene a.
Oh okay afina.
Enti boso me no so a. 20,000.
We dey omo negotiation o.
Boso e dia ma no se ka ho. Boso e ka ho. Enti e beti 10. E beti 1,000 e free so. Next amount 1,000.
Eno na
this is normal.
E dey less akojira be because nipa bi no atimi ni less akasa anka onya o bebe fie. Won we kumase boy. Enti ka onya anka o bebe fie. Nemom aduanafo ade asese o mo dia ama Alex nadwunu mu ayana Christiania ontimi take decision and say say so I agree 2 years now mo ne ka no a enya say bia sika no ye tua bia agya bio ye tua 2 years ni nyina abom di ama no atego
adekro
tama adekro no sisi
adekro
we bia no was spread busumi so na ye de ka ka so di ama
adekro say na me chi o no adekro so yes ke bia o de ya de because emergency de Kotoko see omuntu alam sam ni bi mo majai ni mo ye be ni salary ye di amount ti ma examples no bia omu nyina ye mfa nse ade pe Kotoko be man 5,000 a month aduana be man 5,000 a month na emum no Kotoko see Ediana said o sika ni nyina ma.
Ma obejiko.
Kotoko said the ma na ya chiche ya na ya.
Nti ye 5,000 ma na de bia mu kakra san so the amount. Nti in that to the best of me understanding no. I just say we benya bia instead of 5,000 bia 6,000 and 7,000. To the best of me understand sana me the me ase esitie. Na no na ama player na ase be bi ogina no ontimi nya ba.
But Kotoko shouldn't bend their rules.
They need the player too.
No. Which is same right.
And some didn't be shape you more baby.
Oh, didn't be no about. Because I'm more just come here. I don't know more here. No better say no.
But Kotoko in the fix, they are in the fix because
you see somebody there and analyze and soon so what's a lamb some no true. And yes, if we be corner way the make one to you musica can find they say don't buy ya but so many to your car. Name on so watch the wa. You bet my most kakra. Near the attitude so me, which is normal.
Any time am Kotoko so benya replacement for somebody so ya yedin. Especially
the moment to that on you bia. Let's one more that's the same
for
thing.
Instance, the ideal replacement in is asama ba hu. Because e bia na for no they already
I mean who dey ntia obi a wonya ntia de na se. Nti na wo ma na yes.
And yes me ntia se o say who the who care the who Kotoko should stick to omo the omo
so you dumaku a o say wo won se ho. And no one person should turn that upside down. One should say as an organization. I had a day. And the people back will be a man that's some radi and it is a warm wedding. Eh? Umra de adwuma na ode. There's no kwenu obi so ka se me so obi boss ye me say what to go no.
Enye etama enne dey animu e be interesting pa because 20
and this kind of pa na. No bi eju epe.
Mint but aduana de no de ma emuye.
No ntimi nche de e na oto obi de emuye.
Na ti say aduana de emuye sa.
And na say aduana de no chen Kotoko. Na say aduana de hono wodada.
Contract extension. Na aduana for na campo aka say person ka 25th aye ni birthday no. Come the announcement no. And na say
tabugu betima JS ka chen na kontombo.
Tama gold for be na ba obo hono no de omo ye na enu
gold is
boy be say friend Charles Kamara you say omo de aduana pay 3 billion de amano straight away or extend the contract no aduana pay 3 billion de
3 billion
and omo koto
3 billion
go start say 3 billion tama I'm telling you
a transfer fee and as say
tama aduana pay 3 billion de ashano
free agent
de ashano say waje
300,000
omo de ashano say waje
300,000
I'm ko bisa wo so the way they umbre na waye
waje sika na uni
oh timer in confirm we dey ni bi cramp e no makasa no for mo ka ho na deal no ewie ye no en me no makasa
no ni mbopa
eti e bia na ho de ka ko eti no eti oni mawie ka di
na omuti o no ye PR person dia mu we
okay
me nga we dia ba
okay fine say sana wo ka bia did the money is being denied signings to beef up his team because MD failed to live up to why he was employed and Didi threatens he will resign. Tama.
So we comment katafa.
Someone with the SEC was answer when we have some good one. And General Didi friend near Bakukwa in Chechemu and say, okay, so Salomo can someone make a pan and say, send your mean players materials. I mean, maybe they meet me. Maybe Uncle Noma, maybe they meet me. Maybe that's why maybe Jawako. And I say, yes, did the entire Togben releases Kama has in fan and yet signing in and say, MD no, it's not living up to expectations. Sanya, next year I catch your journey, Manchester United to
make us me ferry boom. But first time I'm new producers, be no problem. You be no be kasasa. No, and if you are at the crown in your dear. I saw do car my fit and is one and answer the wine in tip can of fat. And now the driver did not have any tuning. Was a can I say to move and then a buffon because what the I do see car tower investing. Which will be a call. I'm a time I find in a wolf time. If I can't my taxi driver or the can buy who can he's a businessman, he will not say that. Anyway, that's about for 18 not qualifying for AFCON.
Can no do something.
Mon content, aba. I'm saying,
is a man for
highway near the.
I told the house of folk then the wadi master cracker. So too. Sorry, I'm for watching cracker. What the master because I'm sick and tired of all these issues about house of folk.
Now you are sick and tired of me.
Constantly we've been talking about this. And you don't see any improvement. You don't see any change. You speak to house of folk top officials, they don't say anything. But yet, team no extra. The supporters are agitating. And then also could do coach, coach, react the way I react, Didi has been very professional as far as the folk team no concerned. But so this is so tied up in general. Because man why you or this will be our own follow house of folk. The last 5 or so years. Now the kind of football did the able. So to at least so we house of folk team, you can see the pattern of plays almost bought to a certain pattern. Now okay team and the bobo FA or league more. So we first house of folk. But yet, see, I'm so to see. So we first to house of folk in our league. Yes, yes, my at least one of pieces. First,
rank top 5.
First, no, top 5. Mediama house of folk.
Number 1.
Mediama.
Number 2.
House of folk.
Number 3.
Adriana.
Traffic to us.
What I say? So, yes, it's a team bobo. I'm about to a certain pattern.
4th and Vivian wine.
That's what Chimney.
But Mammy, 4th year wine.
I'll come back. But 3
Mediama 1 half second.
Yes.
Diana.
See how they yes. You are enjoying but then this idea na be about trust say FIFA the same ranking and let's go to be out
na ball e fe dey points you go on the ball e fe so on ye captain kasa
comment in your 80 right
captain kasa say we go there we kasa
me don't so the echo has to folk no I think it's yes it's
obia business ya so dey ball papa be na heart ball
oh sadao paya ana tetia na say mwa enye kwa kura ho whatever been the case mizoto uncle Adiama he's not supposed to won't call you even though there be speculation say obi ba but still he's not supposed. The last time I spoke to him or catch him say he's not supposed. And the board and the fan tobe esayase and otu on Oyejuma. How many times go phone complaining say uncle Adiama buy no or add the to us in terms of home commercial no sponsorship coming on board, almost nothing, but he's still there. It is why yes I mistake wasting on more kind of course as the folks say my sister sit down as a managing director now with fat salary. My sister sit down
salary
very fat because we be free UK Manchester you the buy profile no the buy no this one on more can on major sound to okay and I want to believe that the salary requires to say each and every player of house of folk. Yes, I before because all that Frederick Moore they know what you know. Talk about such personalities. On board a certain profile. Pair baby up to what position no. I can't any bad. I can't any bad so you be say. But any banner on deliver. Muso not so because we are dear be say because of that. I said team suffer this way. I said it do my way nyina no. Come to hot because supporters are agitated. About the friend yana say emfa go ma. Sometimes two man na born any opportunity to show. So he has the Adriana give Libya. You understand the making. House of folk over the years and be mobile say what Domanda. And a game it was a dominant house of folk creating a lot of chances. Say house of folk at least top class striker could be a 1 or 2 beer. And house of folk commercial narrative for Diana because Diana na some go economy shebi. Yes, someone shegu. But this performance of deliver horror is super. So first say house of folk pin for sorry. Now there be a story about this. Now EDB can now your creativity is becoming one too many. I think they need to show concern.
Sir,
That's the frustration. That's the frustration. Say nipa no obre ade a wo ye na say nipa bi ehun say wo ye adwuma because baby akwa de bia show makonya draw
for once ono so anga say
ono because on say so time punchani o tra me more data ni na once to do bia nipa too frustrated o yes
uncle ni
demonstration against
that ko ono so kana say ma bia mo beti ni ma bi so ase o
ni nyanso on deliver then
no you cannot deliver in back.
Yes, you buy the party be am to the babu ni mo. Oba ni party be do baby no. On say na anko na maka cry ma. Oko back quickly oba back to the old. Oh, we go to met me am professor ina mo na. Ofan me struggle to get. Oh,
jai.
Edu baby am sam ko try no. So yo, go sam ko try yes no. I go buy the party be am.
But sam ko try no, sam ka.
Ko challenge no so na so you say. I'll go back to the scripture.
Or say Dodi can or say so soon ye nyame ba and give conditions. Ye we so ye nyame ba ye say and opamo no so onko bonsam nko
and I'm paying back on
the baby happy
whatever to as I go to and somebody you know me bompa say emra musama asante ko because mo pay sadi we ache so to anyone here can on the highway samba kotoko started to engage you so extending a check but the player no has been duly the whole way, you know. I say me me manager be so you know kotoko started looking for potential you know buyers no a check the market be have a for your bar I think they should move for something kotoko they shouldn't hesitate in anything and the voters must understand say they do maybe I do any management you know. The supporters must blame themselves for exeter every follow. That are no more somebody in their minds. The goalkeeper also they are also tell as offer be about because the bossman rule is there at any point in time. Why you go for free? And so why don't you do that? So I think that the person would take advantage on. It is about I think say.
All right, Jack. That's the answer. Okay, any Bible.
Okay.
You too, many your Masamre Kwano I fasting 40 days. So he was Bible say he was led up by the Spirit into the wilderness. Tinyesu could join up on Zambia no can we can we aka and no by any party. Zach, yeah, quick one. Can Bible ni
Captain now so suspect kakra. It's no na now so suspect kakra. No I think yesterday on our response this issue we dare to take a crack. Yes, no maybe fast maybe here. We dare to take a crack. Now this is what I know from a very good source and as a very reliable source. Kotoko want to say samba. The omunya amso motono. Enu timpono. Omo man manager e kwan say if or when with the club about January on Fambra. Emma manager no so call who another agency. And I'm some signing with the pool sports in our signing for South Africa no because they want club for him say in January no matter. But as we see today, this morning, no club has officially written anything.
But for guys will be about there's a reconciliation with quick
me say Kotoko match Ochina Ewa Accra. Thursday, Kotoko was
another club
and conclude on a deal for Samba.
The club
as we see today, no club has written officially anything to Kotoko. For that I can say it on authority, yes. The club pure Kotoko say Samba. But previously some South African clubs be I know Kotoko management pay for bidding say I know of 2 clubs South Africa Kaboy Inka any sa penini din komo but see idea say here player ABCD and course so omunya idea ka club man omunto in January but that hasn't happened yet eti see idea say no ama we are omunya say omu empire bo na sem so
Because one thing is very clear, he will not sign again. Okay. That's I can say it. On signing. It's Kotoko Bible Nana said, Sir agency man in manner, Sir power of attorney said, well, if you get a club, bring it to know. They should bring a club in January.
Okay.
Now,
he
goes free.
In during the summer.
During the summer.
But I can also initiate something.
It's almost but as at now, they also
others do that. They write to clubs.
They've tried. I'm motion himself by January. Day class member Nanko Maton, but CID.
Okay.
There's no offer on the table for them to even consider.
That
has put them on a very tight.
Others will come. So young boy, not why we are not coach.
Now me add much na Kotokone 11 Wonders. Yeah. Na ekwa say afi Kotoko bo against him emu ha. But me do before that Yambo Johnson Smith abaso. Wa boy adwuma pa. Mo tu adwuma Johnson Smith abono. On say wa stop aduana o ewo doma okofa draw and wa stop eye mediema and wa
Johnson Smith.
Yeah, with Baseke and wa Kotoko.
Johnson Smith, adwuma no won certificate. And I see on the cake.
I see on the cake.
Sugar on the cake.
Certificate some because adwuma Johnson Smith here Baseke no to adu ntimi.
Ben was wa.
Ntimi fa Baseke.
Na say ya dey ya.
Enti some here certificate some.
I don't know this time what that. Okay, say now three atwam no so better ke Kotoko striker no. And that's what I go for say. Say Johnson Smith meet my adwuma wo to adu ntimi ne.
No to Baseke adwuma na Johnson Smith no auto do a be dan nsem bebre. Enti yen share no mo here certificate 7 years na.
Auto Ghana league mo be chi so bia we say.
Auto bebre. Ena me to we akosi edu so no da fofre be kan go star 7.
Coach
akwa kwese hohoi etibas mu ba waka che ne se odi broni aba.
Ba se coach no onye
na broni no ko hohoi ni bio.
No, the coach na Mamlas. Say he has not been confirmed as a head coach. He knows he was an assistant.
But the Juma na why no.
Over so be.
Na say na Celtic be.
Our coaches inform for results on the field. Maybe there are some business discussions.
They do to go start for no. Say new one banana but all those issues later.
Okay.
But coach Karim Zito against 11 Wonders so see from. Otuo Wonders emfa. And say coach send a weekend the Diana drop point. Has a drop point because na we so have a drop point medium drop point and say oh Kotoko opportunity abana where teams are clubs you know my boy go stars bo hohoi has bo Diana and a medium ball Baseke our form. So if Kotoko is playing against 11 Wonders then the results must be positive for coach Karim Zito to honor here free so Chinan because say do say as attention about so to both wama supporters in this form. So coach Karim Zito to enough time to prepare. At that time about for him to prepare, they must find a way of making amends. Thank
you. So whether that's you.
As far as I'm concerned, minimum do quintia be a boss MD Nechi. Why are they?
If you receive letters and
on you,
what receive one reply, I think.
Bana won't be my bonte Mekasa. Bana won't be my bonte Mekasa. Na has one, Mizoto, Obia would do Christian who be any moment yet. How can this be possible? Upon a MD Sahas are for me. MD Sahams are for Mamma to Dominion about my bedroom. It will be an idea. I will be able to attend a club. Is that what we are saying? This is a club of move to the level so much USA, America. So to aquaphobia your expert to become their MD. Obayan still the Nekoso and Nekoso. Mark Noonan, Frederick Moore, JB. And then a uncle. Or more time in any names to difference when we are there. It's same. And sometimes you blame the wrong people. For amount for mistakes on my because at the end of the day, coach here can one appointee coach no.
And board chairman.
One the sake no.
Board chairman, he takes all decisions.
Okay, let's assume someone say let Kennedy 14 days now. Okay. If Haas were ready to pay, Kebejina baby away. If the 14 days as I can
delay.
I know my
eventually bab on 10.
I come back here, come to the baby away. And he has a Orano, won't be my one 10 Macassan and Simon Yaki can say Gunuso. And this Omaba has a folk in so the only thing on my end is Omagotanomakuno. There are people working. I am the 40 million Mojuma. It's yen and I am the say, and I am the say, and your man costumes to our woo. Share. Memekasa, if there is one area or he need to go after the Mabona Baswa, the infrastructure of Hasofo. But on the field of play, Togo Bar has on the worst period in the history of the club. It took time. How many times?
2 times. Okay. And the FA Cup.
Well, check the record.
Champion of
check the records of House of Food. Say has bet me for 12 years and now 10 years with just 1 league title. And see, eti decisions so mu take and then any see agina haya mu so mu ntimi inside player. Na say has ntimi inside player. Ne bebo league
ga coach na ye adwuma na du ba bi o.
Yes, ne bebo league na wie na didi ntimi anje league.
Ga kra bi so so a.
Ada me hwe mo ne Aduana Stars. Me hu ya ne say player bi bem. Me ti say commentator say Tamale Lukaku.
One no. So the Abbas won the man no commentator na te. Na say we commentator am card supporters count.
Na say we player no. Obi player so be mu do. Where the level of Hasofo. Say has pass ya scout to striker. Won't control ball.
Yes.
Loto ball kure kwa won't chase ball.
So Obi Rashi.
Na team just as of the second team Ghana no. Say only akomia nya na.
I say second team.
Akomia se Ghana how mon boy fe pass na to so two.
And then because we were individual player one can has team.
No can dey fe no.
Lukaku no ni. That be different.
Loto stage
Lukaku player no.
We have supporter na wani abre na pe be de wa asema kwa. Channel fa ko board no memfa kwa mdi ni so. Sika ye kan so too. So dear but a big football club like Hasofo shouldn't be put through such shame. Now ade chi anopam to near discuss ade has one na say na say has to player
275
say committee of set aka bi
em say enyi omo nyoma de so
the man has issue no recently Kwame kept say on so many occasions and I'm so sponsors are try to come on board and sponsor Hasofo.
Yes. You know that for a fact.
Yes. Sika mo de kono. Say sika na bi no mo de ko club say ha aseso. E mo jo mo tumu. Ha se de ese da bi. Ye be say wie no, ya anyi sika no. No mo di player sika. Ya ma transfer ban. So tell me say eti how the club is being run about some money nko kakra yi samba se no. Jo Samba no, ma hwe ya obekwa as a free agent.
No, that's honest.
Abo, and your man na ekoko no. Go ni ma ade ba ko about agents. Won say do ni agents na ko fa ba. When you aka 6 months, but for $150,000.
Back with always my pay dealer man.
That is where the issue is.
They can
so go bet you find agent be maybe on 9 times negotiation be on my year.
Because say a contract.
But so mu jai say agents member contact kotokwa. Omanya who say 6 months no. Oba has to cover offer say $20,000.
Mempe na 6 months na.
One tia say was sign pre-contract. 6 months in so ya
good advice. Abbas
they come they come and say the national can free bear and make yen be say
I didn't the sika no to gbintia
ene de asem
mo busa mo supporters mo busa
ya e busa so betua oso mo busu no mo kasa Sunday kre no mo aduana ye busa
$150,000
so betua me alaje busa
to gba fed shake man too
sika emusi an go pie ha no bi
e say dem say sika nyem
emusi so we dey carry say so be no asem dem ye tim de kan na de hwechina e ni ma na mi ensa wo di si nura wa hwede na wo ye na wo hwede wo de no ade na kase mo hwede be si china se na mi adu me china to wa de be si because dey so keke ye ya ka ni hwe nim se ne be si team me trasi di a wose na wo ka coach se se busa mo se coach we pa ilusu na coach be biem
asa
se ilusu di a coach be biem badi ya me firo me ba fi ansem be bro a me de hade me nka enya ma wo famu a o yes ha no
na na ko ga asam yo be jawa akon
supporters ya masi enya hia a yeso tie nkan ni mu do bi apɛ no ye etisa na ye enti de kan say omunya abotre na nema wo famu no ono na betima ye tim na ama nema tim akosu yi so supporters na yes re wo mu say nema si ko na bi de bi am catch sai bi wi sai ka bi tim no omoro ani say tim no ngo nyese nko ye bibi
that's it
tanu mo ran house for kisi
thank you